Why are you excited, Dub?
Still dead, bro.
For your rant?
I can't wait for it.
I can't wait for the rant
I
either.
want you to say what you have to
Bro,
get.
I
It's your.
first of all,
Uh, kind
King
of.
is back.
What
Mars,
kind of
join in.
shit is
What
that?
are you doing?
King is back.
Yeah,
Mars, I
I'm gonna
leave for
sit that
months. I
one out.
come back. You
I'm
have the
setting that
same
one
hoodie
up
on.
too.
And I have more hoodies, but this is the hoodie I wore today.
Mars, that hoodie.
This is like
I
your
know that
uniform.
hoodie smells crazy.
What makes you
washes
think
it.
I don't wash my face? I'm insulted.
I don't know, bro.
I have
He
5
leaves
hoodies
and
for
come-
5 shows a week. I'm prepared.
Are
Just
they
in
all
the
the
same
same one, though?
cycle.
Okay,
No,
look.
Oh, man.
I have different ones. Just they're on a pretty consistent cycle.
Okay, Gabe. Miss you, bro. The goat. Shaq, miss you too, bro. Salute to you. Love seeing you. Love the background edition. It looks amazing, my guy.
Thank you, thank you. I seen Dub and Mars making clear steps to the top of the rankings, and I said, let me come back and see if I can cause some mischief and mayhem.
Yeah, we miss
And
having you,
and
brother.
another reason is I had to come back because everybody was like, why you weren't in the last the last card, the Black Friday, and people just think it's just like you can just step into that arena. And I was like, no, if I ever come back to a card like a Black Friday event, I would need to get my reps back in. So this is me getting my reps back in for the next couple of months. I'm
That's a
happy to be back.
fact. Yeah, that's a fact. So I'm happy to be back too, bro. I mean, I'm happy for you to be back too.
I've
I
been
see you
watching
got me nervous.
everything though,
You got
Dub.
me nervous, bro. You got me nervous. I don't even know what to say right now. Oh my god.
Yo,
Flustered.
yo, Bob, what's good, Bob? For you that don't know, I've known Bob for the better part of 10 years, probably more now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
happy
Wow.
to see that addition on Player's Choice. We used to
Hell
have
yeah.
these same arguments every single day.
So yeah, I appreciate y'all letting me come on and get my mediocre takes off.
They do be mediocre, but
They
I'm
actually
happy
do.
to see it. Dub is off the hinges right now, and Mars is trying to disassociate, but it's a lot harder than he thought it was gonna be.
I've been trying to cancel me and Light Out.
I'm
We both
sorry.
offered our
I'm
services
sorry.
to Dub.
I'm tired of these old fucks just
Oh
lying
my
about shit.
god.
No, I'm serious. I'm tired of these old fucks just lying about shit. I'm sorry, bro. It is what it is. And last night, right? I'm over here and I'm like, listen. I'm in my head. I'm like, when I went back to watch some 70s basketball games and 60s basketball, you know how the old heads love saying, "Oh, you had bigger guys in the paint, 7 footers, 6'10" guys all across the paint, everything like that." So I was sitting there in my head. I'm like, when I did watch 70s games, those guys wasn't that tall. So I went back to check the league average height. Would it be surprised to you to know that the 70s and early 80s was the shortest average basketball players in the league in NBA history?
No,
What
but
was the
also
height,
All
Dub?
who?
all
Also
across the
who?
board, all across the board on
Who
the
said
center
that?
position.
By how
Huh?
much? What
The
was the average
old
height?
the old heads be lying about that,
Who
JD.
said it though?
The
Because there's
old
no way
heads.
they actually
The
believe that.
old head media. It's
What
the
are
I
the
mean,
heights?
old
Are you
head
just talking
they
media.
about
measured
centers?
Height,
people without shoes back then, though.
but
There's
I'm
definitely
saying
an
They,
old
they use
head
heights
media.
now
That's
were
for sure a
measured
thing.
with
The
shoes.
old head media
yeah,
would
I agree
tell
with
you,
that. But
That's
hold
a
JD.
on,
thing.
hold on,
The,
hold
Dub,
on.
tell me what the heights
They,
are though.
I
What are the
don't
heights?
hear them. I don't hear them say anything about height. I hear them say everything about it was more aggressive back there. That's the only thing.
and that's a lie in itself as well, because they were calling ticky tacky fouls as well in the 70s. So we're not going to do that
They
shit.
were.
They would sit here and lie and say that there was so much big men in the league and they were so tall, 7 footers. Bobby, you asked me to read off the height, bro.
Hmm.
In 1971, the league average height was under 6'6". In 1981, it was 6'6". Think about that. For the center position, it was
There we go.
under six. For the
There we
center
go.
position, it was under 6'10". In 1971. In 1981, it was just above 6'10". And the way that the average league height in today is above 6'10".
What
So
is it?
I don't know the exact. It's a graph that I'm reading right now.
Okay.
But the graph shows that the 70s is here and the league today is here. So the lie that people say, mainly of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Moses Malone and all these guys, oh, it was such a big man league era, big man league
It was
era.
a big man league era.
It was
though.
a big man league, but those guys wasn't strong. Those guys wasn't tall. So we're not just gonna sit here and just believe the old media
What do you mean
allowing
they
us
weren't
to
strong?
say
What do you
Dub,
mean
Dub.
they weren't strong?
So,
it
Dub?
was not
hold
strong.
on, hold on,
Stop.
Dub. So are you taking somebody saying it was a big man era, and you're just assuming that they were saying
No,
they were taller
JD.
back then?
See, Jay. This is why I say I always have to question your debonair status.
No, but
Sometimes you
this is
just
what
need
you
to
do to
shut
Euro,
the
since
hell.
Euro's
No,
not here, I
you
have
need
to do
to.
it
You
to
need to. You need to shut up sometimes. I'm so serious. Please.
All right, none of that today. Well, you can go sit in the corner for 5 minutes.
This is what we're doing.
Yep.
This is what we're doing.
This is what
That's
we're doing.
crazy. So no, the lies that people say is that in the 70s and the early 80s that was such a big man league era, and at the end of the day, when we sit here and double check them, that's just a lie in itself.
Well, Dub, let me say something about that. I don't. Are they saying that it's a big man league, meaning that all the bigs are huge, or are they saying that they played more through the big men, like they were playing through the post more?
They said they was. You could say that they were playing through the post more, yeah. But I think a
I think
lot of
that's what
people,
I think that's what they mean.
a lot of what the old head media say, a lot of what the old head media run with is that a lot of the guys was taller in that day, and that was harder to score in that day, along with the fouls and aggressiveness that they had in that day. And I just disagree with that because when you sit here and just watch
Dub,
the
so
game,
what's the point that you're trying to make, that the bigs right now in this era are better than the bigs?
No, the point he's trying to
In
make
the
is
past?
that he hates the old heads.
no, I just hate the lies that the old media just be telling people. These are lies. These are lies that they tell us, and we should not just believe everything that they say. Because when we sit here and just Google, all you have to do is Google. Everybody in chat, just Google. Look up the average league height in the 70s. And there's a graph that shows you exactly how tall everybody is. I heard somebody low on Open Gym said Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will be going crazy on guys today because they're all shorter than him. Kareem
I was
Abdul-Jabbar
watching
was
that.
doing.
I was watching
Yeah,
that. I was actually
Kareem,
there.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was doing that in the 70s. So that point doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense. This is what the old media tells you.
So
And I'm saying that's
wait,
a lie.
Wait, Dub, because I'm with you, then I'm not with you. You're confusing, then you're not confusing, but you're really confusing. So what I'm trying to understand is, are you saying that Kareem would be doing what he was doing in the 70s now?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Kareem would not be doing what he's doing in the 70s now.
But why do you have to discredit Kareem to say that he obviously would be scoring to some magnitude in today's league based off of who's scoring in today's league?
He'd be the best.
Because I'm not about to sit here and see Cat averaging 25 plus, but Kareem wouldn't.
My point is he wouldn't have the same level of dominance in the 70s that he had in today's day.
Who's going to stop him, Dub?
Wait,
Who's
wait,
going
wait,
to
wait,
stop him,
wait.
Dub?
You have guys.
Why-
You have guys. You have. I'll
Name
get
all
into
the
it.
centers
You have
dominating.
guys-
Name all
you
the
have
centers
guys-
dominating
you have
right
guys-
now.
Wait. Let me finish. You have guys in today's league who are stronger, more skilled, more
I hear
athletic.
that. That's fair. None of that matters because he was born in a completely different era. So if he played today, we have to factor that would also be included into his physique, his structure, whatever. Pause. But what I'm trying to ask you is, can you name me all the centers that are getting busy?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, it's just Jokic and Embiid and then Cat, if you want to include him, but he's been
So
absent.
who's the next
AD?
one after Cat in AD? Who's the fifth best center in the league?
Oh, we're
Montes.
center. Probably Bam or Rudy. Probably
So
up
you're
there.
about to sit here and tell me, this is just simple logic, that Bam and Rudy are better players than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That Bam and Rudy's better players. I'll give Kareem the respect that he would be above those guys, but to sit here
But
and
not Cat.
assume that he would dominate the same exact way he did in the 70s, that's something I will never believe in. I don't think so. I don't think he would.
So how are these guys dominating, but Kareem wouldn't? Is where I'm just confused.
Because they're better.
This is a
you don't
tired
have
ass
to die
argument.
on these type of hills.
I'm a down.
That's why I've come
I'm
back to tell you.
No.
I'm
a
this
down
is
this
Shaq
shit.
from the future. You don't have to die on these hills anymore. You
I'm
don't.
sorry.
It's just not even
Shaq,
worth it.
Shaq,
It's
listen,
not even worth
listen
it.
to me. When people just sit here and just be honest, we all talk about these guys when we do air attacks, right? That's what I rank it like that. Mars ranks it like that. When we take that out the window and just be real with what we see, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to believe Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a guy who mainly relied on his right hand, a guy who couldn't space the floor like that, a guy who was dominating guys who was weaker and stronger and less athletic than the guys in today's day. It's hard
Weaker
for me to
and
see.
stronger. What?
Oh yeah, they was definitely weaker and stronger, Mars.
I'm
What?
confused.
What?
Oh, my bad. I mean, my bad. I said they were definitely weaker. There were definitely weaker
Reset.
players in the
Reset.
70s. Yeah, there was definitely weaker players in the 70s than it is in today. So it's hard for me to expect a guy who's gonna face more skilled players, stronger players, more athletic players to have that same type of dominance.
All right, but look, Dub, I'm convinced now that your lack of experience playing basketball has really diminished your lack of knowledge about basketball, because this shit just makes no sense, bro. Like you talking about Kareem being able to space the floor. Kareem don't gotta space the floor. They gotta space the floor for him. Get him the ball on the block. It's not his job to be out there shooting threes. It don't matter. Like I told you like 10 episodes ago. It doesn't matter if he's going to the sky hook. If you can't stop it, he's gonna keep putting it on you. And it's like for you to disrespect he only uses right hand. Like, watch the games. You think he never uses left hand? Like,
That
He used
doesn't,
it occasional.
that doesn't
He
matter.
used it
That doesn't-
occasional.
bro.
He used it
that-
occasional.
that-
He used
Okay,
it
but what about
occasional.
Shaq? What about Shaq? What about
Hold on,
Shaq? What,
Bobby.
no, hold on. You had your time, Dub.
Okay, go ahead.
You came here and spat nonsense for how long we been on the show? You
That was
sat
about
here and
7 minutes.
I'm gonna give you the Benny, Dub. You came here and talk nonsense for 6 minutes.
Mhm.
So let me get this off, bro. Like, do you disrespect Shaq for having a drop step and dunking on people every time? Do we like, all he did was dunk. All he did was dunk. But if you can't stop it, I'm not gonna stop doing it. But you, like I said, this ain't no disrespect to you, Dub. But I'm like, maybe because you ain't never been in the paint. Maybe you ain't. It's a jungle down there. Maybe you ain't never been down there, so you don't really understand. Like, if you're getting bullied, bro, you're gonna get bullied. Like, there's not. If you can't stop him from doing it, why would he stop doing it? You can't discredit a man's dominance because nobody could stop him. That's what that is the definition of dominance. If you can't stop it, you're getting dominated, bro.
So what?
I
Well, I'm
don't want
arguing.
to argue about this no more. This is a
No,
tired ass
it's cool.
argument.
No. Well, I'm arguing when you brought up
Talk to the
Shaquille
top
O'Neal.
three.
Shaquille O'Neal is a different specimen than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Shaquille O'Neal had the benefit of not even having to be polished like that because he was such a physical force. Kareem doesn't have that same type of physical force. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, he's 7'2" and long. That's fine. But I don't think that. I think guys today, he wouldn't be backing down the same way that Shaquille O'Neal did. Number one. He just wouldn't.
Doesn't have to.
And then the reason I'm saying the sky hook, it's easy to get that off in an era like that when a lot of guys are shorter, a lot of guys are not
by
as
2
strong.
inches.
A lot of guys.
Talking about somebody being 2 inches shorter. That's gonna stop a sky hook.
That's what it is. That's what it is, bro.
So that's gonna stop a sky hook.
He dominated guys. Yo, Bobby,
being an inch short, being an inch taller is gonna stop a sky hook.
He dominated guys.
You obviously didn't watch Kareem, bro. You obviously just didn't watch. You just started talking shit.
Weaker.
You just started talking shit for the young boys.
It's a fact.
You want here catching for the young boys so that they can get on your
Go back and watch the
bandwagon,
tape because I'm pretty sure you ain't watched the tape.
It's ignorance,
either.
Dub. It's
No,
ignorance.
I'm pretty sure you ain't watched the tape.
I
Go back and watch the
watch.
tape.
Look,
You watched it, right?
however many
it, right?
days however many hours you've been alive is how many hours of basketball I've watched, bro.
And you watched that many Kareem tapes, right?
I forgot more about basketball than you would ever know.
Tell me
I'm not finna do this with you no more, Dub. This shit is nonsense, bro.
Tell me what
This shit
Kareem
is
was
nonsense,
doing.
bro.
What was
This shit
Kareem
is
doing?
nonsense,
What
bro.
was
He was
Kareem
cooking.
doing? What was
Hold
Kareem
on,
doing?
Dub,
I'm not finna do this
Dub,
with you
can
no
I
more,
ask
Dub.
one question? Can I ask one question? And it's to Mars. Mars,
Oh.
in the past about 10 days or so, how many threes has Anthony Davis made?
Like, I want to say, like, let me be correct. I don't want to be.
There we
wrong.
go. There we go. I said all that to say because I know it's going to be single digits.
Oh, it's
I know
100%
that for a
single
fact.
digits. I think it's less than 5, but I'll check.
Exactly. In Dub, how is Anthony Davis dominating, but Kareem wouldn't?
Because AD's more skilled.
He's made 5 in the last.
AD's more
10 days.
versatile. He's more skilled. He has more things he can go to than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem mainly relied on a few moves in his possession, and I think a lot of guys would be able to stop that.
But-
Rudy Gobert would lock that shit up.
So here's what
So-
we always discount and forget to keep in mind is the fact that evolution exists. And so if he wasn't even able to advance his game to what we see today, then he wouldn't be in the
Hold on,
league.
wait, Dub, speak to that part. What do you have to say about that? And
What?
JD, you do sound low, by the
Do
way.
I really?
Speak to that point of evolution. So are we just plucking Kareem with zero knowledge about any basketball?
Yes, I'm
from
tired of people doing that bullshit because that's just a hypothetical in himself. And a lot of people say, "Oh, we can't use hypotheticals."
So then
Okay,
Kareem
then
wouldn't
let's
be in the
not use it.
NBA at all. So he wouldn't be in the NBA at all. That's the point that you're making with his game from 50 years ago.
He could be in the NBA. I don't know how good he'll be. I said out of respect, I'll put him up there out of
With
respect.
his
but,
game from 50 years ago, you're
man,
saying he wouldn't be. That's a fair argument. That's the hill we're all dying on. Correct.
if you want to say that, sure, I'm with it.
So
Why not?
you're saying
not?
Karl Anthony Towns has more moves than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Swallow your pride, Doug.
Yes.
And then I want to hear the moves.
Yes. What are we doing? What are we doing?
And what are the moves?
Kareem
What
has
are the
this.
moves?
Kareem has this.
Look, basketball is
The
a simple
whole-
sport. If you're
the
a
whole
big man,
time,
you
he has
need
this.
you need three
Come
moves
on,
on the
bro.
counter
We're
to
not
each.
doing
Bro.
this. We're
You
not
need,
doing this.
you need three
We're not
moves on the
doing this.
counter. You don't
We're
you
not
don't need, you
doing
don't need
this.
a whole
We're
bunch
not
of shit
doing
down
this.
there. Basketball's a
Kareem
simple
wouldn't.
sport.
Kareem wouldn't
But you
survive
wouldn't
in
know
that,
that.
bro.
That is a
Kareem wouldn't
fact.
survive.
But
Kareem
you
wouldn't survive in
wouldn't
that.
know that, Dub. You don't
Kareem
you don't
wouldn't
you
survive
don't
in
you
that, bro.
don't need 50 moves on the block, Dub. But you wouldn't know that.
In today's day,
Dub,
in
the
today's
NBA is
day-
not the NBA is not as skilled as you think. Regardless of all the cone drills that you see on Swish Cultures in Ball is Life, when they get to the league, you only see a handful of guys doing
Shaq,
that.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Because
So-
I play against these guys.
No, because I'm so disappointed in you. Because you, out of all people, understand where I'm coming from. You, out of all people, was on these same hills, but now all of a
I've
sudden,
seen the
you ain't seen
light
the light.
after.
Get out of here,
I've
bro.
seen,
We
I've
all know
seen
the
the
truth.
light after.
We all know the truth.
Bro,
all of us knows the
He
fucking
stepped
truth.
away. He
Let's
hit
not
one of
do this.
these little meditations.
Let's not do this shit. Let's
I
not do
told
this
you
shit.
I was in. I told Mars I was in NBA rehab, and
And
nobody believed
I'm
me.
disappointed
but now,
in you, Shaq. To sit
I'm
here and
back
to
and I'm
sit here
saying-
and to sit here and think
Because
that
he
you-
enlightened
you
himself.
have to be fair.
You can't understand
You're
that.
disappointed in him for elevating his mind and enlightening himself, Dub.
No,
for
it's
gaining
not
knowledge.
enlightening him. It's just being real. It's just being real. If we pluck that, if we pluck Kareem out of the 70s and put him in today, I'm sorry, he is not gonna be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He is
Yo,
never
JD,
going to be
please,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Please save us, JD.
It's like,
Can we please move on, JD?
Like,
Please
what are we
save us.
doing?
bro, no, every.
Please save us, JD.
All right,
no
let's move.
reason.
Let's move. Yo, shout out to everybody tapped in live on the Players Choice YouTube channel, man. We got 250 of y'all tapped in. If you haven't paid the entry fee, make sure you pay the entry fee. That is a like. And if you have not subscribed, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. Second of all, hit that subscribe button for me. Shout out to our sponsor of the show. That is Luka. If you have not checked out the Luka app, make sure you check it out. One thing that I forgot to do today is pin that to the top of the chat. So I will do that, and then you guys will see the link. Otherwise, it's near the top of the description of the video and on the audio platforms that you are listening on. All right, let's get into some game recaps. Hey, Kawhi Leonard returned to action. Welcome back, Kawhi. I didn't think that he was going to play any more basketball. Kawhi Leonard, step back three to win the game against the Hornets. It was a all-around, pretty spread out offensively for the Clippers. No one scored over 20 points on the Clippers. Spread out offensively, team effort. It was against the Hornets, so I don't know why they kept it that close. But Mars, talk to me about Kawhi's return.
Besides, I mean, he made the final shot, but besides that, he didn't look spectacular. I mean, he hasn't looked spectacular at any point this season. So, I don't know what I'm really meant to say. Kawhi Leonard, like, if Kawhi Leonard's name wasn't Kawhi Leonard, no one would care about this. Literally, no one would care. There's
Mars,
nothing.
is
There's
Kawhi
nothing to
Leonard
talk about.
a top 10 player in the game?
It's hard.
You see,
to,
everything that I
no,
say
it's hard
comes
to make that
fucking
argument.
full circle. Everything he
You
has not
said
been a
it,
top 10
you
player
said it
since I
over
said
a
that.
year ago.
I remember sitting in my grandma's garage telling you fools Kawhi Leonard's not a top 10 player, and everything comes full circle. He's a top 10 part-time player. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in sports. I'm not going to play this season. I'm going to come in the playoffs and get bounced. It's wild, and everybody gives him all of these accolades. It's really nuts. It's really nuts what you guys do for Kawhi Leonard, and I'm not even playing. Tell me why I should, and don't even get me started on this recent Anthony Davis train. He just missed a game for the flu. Hey, I'm not going to knock him for that. I don't have any gripes about Anthony Davis's injuries. But now that he's back, he's all of a sudden the second coming of whoever you want him to be. I sat here and
Kareem.
watched on the last episode of Open Gym. Low, yeah, he did it. The panel, they did it. Player's choice. What about AD? Don't mention him. Do not mention him with Giannis, Joel, Jokic. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shaq, that's nasty.
Don't
you
do
know
that.
the AD's
Don't
up
do that.
there.
Don't do that. Don't do
Nah,
that.
it's
Don't do
not
that.
that.
Don't do that.
A-
You guys know.
AD
You
might be
guys
better
sat.
than Joel Embiid.
You guys shat
God.
on him for when he was healthy and playing since the bubble. You guys seen a healthy body of work and hated AD for it. So don't come in here and try to be AD's best friend all of a sudden. I'm not going. I've always had my gripes about Kawhi, and I still do. But don't come in here like, oh, AD is this, and that because LeBron. No.
Oh, you
No,
talking
no,
about
no.
this? You talking about the switch up that people do? They love.
No,
flip-flopping,
yes, because I'm talking about.
I agree. I
I'm
don't like
talking
that.
about Magic Johnson saying that Anthony Davis is all of a sudden the MVP of the league. He's leading when they're damn near in last
That's
place.
all.
Like, stop.
That's all they love doing.
But
That's all they
wait,
love
but
doing.
whoa,
Shaq.
check. You just said that we saw a healthy body of work since the bubble.
Yeah, and you guys still shat on AD. There was never a time where anybody was sitting here claiming that AD was this magnificent player. He has a good 2-week span. And by the way, if LeBron wasn't on that team, they would continue to be at the bottom of the league. So
But he's on the
when
team,
LeBron
though,
comes,
But he's on the team.
yeah, I know. But when he started cooking, was LeBron out there? No, he was not. And then LeBron came back and asserted himself. And now all of a sudden, LeBron's playing the AD strength and No, AD's doing what we were begging him to do for 2 straight years. Stop shooting
thing-
threes and just go dunk the damn ball like Kareem would.
Get the
Like,
fuck out of here.
That's
Don't
my
talk about
my
Kareem.
thing. That's my thing with AD. That's all I've ever said about AD is if he's aggressive and he gets kind of like a Kevin Garnett mentality and he plays like an animal. He's close to unstoppable. Like he's like that. But my thing with AD is he doesn't always have that. Like how are you? Like what are they the 11 seed or whatever? They're trying to get back and you leave the game because you got flu-like symptoms. I can't. I know you did, Shaq. I can't look past that. Like if you're not
If
injured,
it was COVID related, I can give him a pass. I respect
Word.
COVID.
I ain't gonna lie. Now with like the way sickness is, like now everything's be protocols and whatnot. You never know.
Bro, he had
Yeah, well,
101
okay,
fever.
if they made
Yeah,
him
like
leave, okay, I
yeah,
could dig it.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
fever. I feel like I would have played through a fever, and I feel like I have.
That's what I'm saying. I think AD that shows his mental toughness. I think he's a very good basketball player. I think he's one of the top bigs in the league when he's playing like this. He has to. It's about mentality for AD. As far as Kawhi goes, I mean, he's been hurt, bro. He's had 2 serious injuries. Like when he comes back, if he rests, he comes back 100%, bro. It's not even a debate whether he's top 10 or not.
Wait, Mars, are you on this train with Shaq about AD not being who we think he is?
No, because I never jumped off the AD train when he was hurt. So I'm not part of the flip-flopping crew. I mean, I was always saying AD was top 10. Like, there's a TikTok clip of me months ago during the last season when I gave my top 10. And I said Anthony Davis was in it. And the comments were telling me I was wrong. And that AD is not a top 10 player. So it doesn't apply to me. However, Kawhi Leonard, I mean, it's kind of hard to say he's top 10 at this point.
What's the
So-
difference between him and AD for the past 2 years?
No, like if Kawhi gets
AD
healthy, he can
played more
easily be
games than
top
AD
10.
the last
First of
few
all,
years.
AD gets on the
Than
court,
Kawhi.
and he still plays better on the court than Kawhi has been playing at this point. And AD has never missed a whole season due to injury. So
Yeah, people-
there's quite a few.
That's injury though.
differences.
I thought we already.
But people- I think what
decided a
people-
while ago, though.
Yeah, but I do what
Injury don't
people look past though is like Kawhi and Paul George have actually missed more games in the last 2 years than Anthony Davis has.
Right.
And Anthony Davis has been the magnet for all the street clothes commentary and, being soft. But them guys in the basement of the Crypt Arena are doing the same thing and nobody talks about it. You know,
I talk about it.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
you-
you're
I'm
right.
just saying
You're right.
most people they let
It's
him off the
hard
hook.
to say Kawhi's top 10 when he has played. He's averaging 11 points a game.
I can
His,
let
de-
Kawhi
his
get healthy,
defense
but
has
he's
his
not-
defense
he's not-
hasn't been great.
Wait, so
So I'm watching him.
This is
He
nasty.
missed
Okay, we know.
he missed the whole. He missed the whole of last season. So then we say, like I said, Kawhi was still top 10 because I believe when he comes back and he's healthy, who play at a top 10 level. This season, he's barely played. When he has played, he's been playing role player minutes, giving me role player production. But yeah, I'm still meant to say he's top 10 based off what he's done in the past. It doesn't add up to me. Because if Kawhi Leonard's name wasn't Kawhi Leonard and he was just number 2 on the Clippers, no one would be talking about him.
In
Just
2
be a
months,
role
Once
player.
that's
That's all.
in 2 months,
That's
all
how it
this
would
shit is gonna
be.
change.
No one would
In
be
2 months,
talking
it's
about
gonna
the
be a
guy on the
whole
Clippers
different
averaging
conversation.
11 points a game. No one would be
But no,
talking
no,
about
no. If he won championships as the lead man for the Raptors, as we got
3 years ago.
That's why
3 years ago.
But that's
3
why
years ago.
I agree. But that's why we have to put context around it and say, okay,
Yeah,
he
what
did
Kawhi
win a
has
championship.
done is great. It's what he's
We know what
doing
he is at his
great.
peak. We've seen
Yeah,
what
the
Kawhi
issue
Leonard
is
at
it
his
doesn't
peak.
look like he's that at that point. He can't play
So you're saying
consistently.
Kawhi's done?
I'm saying it's hard to say he's top 10 at this point when he can't play consistently, and when he does play, he shows no signs of being a top 10 player.
Do you think
He doesn't even look like
that
an
could
all-star
change?
when he plays.
Do you think that could change
Yes,
in
I
the
think
next
it
2
can
months?
change. I think it can change because I
Right,
don't think
that's all I was
you
asking.
forget how to play basketball.
Right.
I'm just saying, from what I've seen, he can't string a bunch of games together in a row. And when he does play, he can only play about 27 minutes at most, and he looks average at best.
Well, I was disagreeing with you, Morris, but speaking on for today, I completely agree with I completely agree with what you just said.
I hope he turns it around, though.
Does anybody believe in the Lakers? I heard a lot of people believing in the Lakers last night. I thought it was weird.
It was very weird. It was disgraceful.
You know
Right?
y'all know how it goes. Anything
I mean,
that happens this
what
week,
is
they
what is
forget about
belief
it.
though? What do you mean by belief? Like
What the hell
What the
championship
hell are we
or like
talking about right
playoffs?
now?
I heard people. Yeah, Shaq. That's exactly what I want to know. What the fuck is everybody talking about? I heard last
The
night
Lakers?
that the Lakers have a chance to make it out the West, and I,
Okay, I see what you're
1,000%.
saying.
I'm not.
That
I'm
was
not
ticket.
with
That
it.
was ticket.
1,000%. 1,000%. If you have a healthy AD, a healthy Bron, and Russ coming off the bench, you damn sure straight that you can go to the. You can't go to the finals with that team, but Kawhi can win with the Raptors. You don't know what the hell's going to happen in the rest of the league.
The Raptors had a way better
It's-
built team than they did.
We
than
can
they did
always
on the
say win
Lakers.
healthy, but we don't know who's going to be healthy and who's not going to be healthy. I slept peacefully last night, trusting Anthony Davis will get back to. Well, he's already back, and LeBron will complement that, and Russ will win $6 million a year for the next 3 years, and we're good.
The what? What? What?
I'm saying
You
realistically,
said Russ
though,
is going to
bro.
win $6 million a year for the next
Let's
3 years.
stay here. Let's
After
stay
this
here.
season,
Hold on.
after this season, he's
Hold
wow.
on.
He's out, Shaq. He's
Let's
out
stay
after
here.
this
Stay
year. What are
on
we
the
doing?
topic.
Let's stay here.
Why would he be out if he's playing good? If he's
But
bought
Doug,
in,
Doug,
why would he be out?
question, though.
He's clearly in a better mind space and role than he was
Doug,
previously.
can I,
This is his-
can I,
this
can I
is
ask you a
contract.
question though?
What happened?
Can I ask you a question though? Some people still think, like right now at this moment, if you ask certain people, they'll say LeBron James is a top 10 player and Anthony Davis is a top 10 player. So if you have 2 top 10 players on your team, you don't think that's enough to at least minimum get you to a Western Conference Finals?
What about
it
KD and
matters.
Kyrie?
Western Conference is the most I'll give
Is
them.
Kyrie Irving a top 10 player?
Russell
I'm not
Westbrook's
sure
a top
about that.
15
But
player.
hold on, let me
That's what I'm saying. I'm
answer.
talking
Let me
about 2
answer.
top 10
Let
guys.
me answer one question at a time. The reason
ahead.
why the reason I don't believe in the Lakers like that. Yes, they have LeBron and AD when healthy. They are top 10 guys, but I still don't like the fit of everything. Yes, they're having some success with AD playing inside out, but at the end of the day, I think Mars alluded to it last episode. In the playoffs, they're gonna leave Lonnie Walker and all those guys open. I hope y'all know that. And they're
Lonnie
gonna
Walker's been
crowd.
actually surprisingly all right though.
It's fine that he's surprisingly all right. They are still going to live with that. They're going to crowd the paint and make sure that LeBron and AD don't get it off
Dub.
inside. And
I
that's
don't
just
think I don't
what
think
it is.
anybody in the history
I
of
already
basketball
schooled
can
you about
stop
that,
LeBron
man.
James
Wait.
from getting to the paint, bro.
Wait, please,
You
Dub,
can't stop
please.
nobody can actually stop those two
Wait,
guys
wait.
from getting to the paint.
I just have
Let's not
one
do that.
question for Dub before we move on. Dub, where was all this common sense for the Brooklyn Nets? Because I remember very vividly before my hiatus in self-suspension that you were riding the coattails of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, but they had nothing around them. But you don't believe in LeBron and AD. So tell me, you have the floor.
Well, I talked about the spacing with the Lakers, and I thought that Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, they do provide spacing on their team. So I didn't think that. I thought the other pieces there, them and being able to play off each other would have been fine. But with Steve Nash,
How does
them
Anthony
playing-
Davis drop 55 and averaging
let me
almost
finish.
40
Let me finish.
over
Let
the
me
past
finish.
few
Let me
games
finish.
with no
Let me
spacing?
Let me finish. The way that the Brooklyn Nets was orchestrating their offense was actually easy for the Boston Celtics to game plan against. So I didn't think that the offense was going to look like that at all. So that's
So you were
why
wrong.
I was wrong 100%.
So you could be very, very wrong about this take as well.
The same way you could be wrong as well.
That's a fact, but I wasn't wrong about Brooklyn.
And you could be wrong about this one. So where are we at?
I could, but we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. So what are we
We
doing?
don't know. We don't know.
Dub,
We
like
don't know.
I told you.
I know
before,
that
like,
that you were
AD.
definitely wrong about Brooklyn, and I told you
That's fine.
twice a week for 3 hours. I told you, Dub, you're
That's
wrong.
fine,
And you
Shaq.
and Dale, Shaq, no, you guys argue me down to my tube socks, and all of a sudden you have this bright idea about what LA can and cannot do
Oh my
with the
God.
better supporting cast than the Brooklyn Nets. Yes or no?
Better supporting cast?
Better supporting
The
cast.
Brooklyn Nets are. You don't do it. Don't go on the cliff. The Brooklyn Nets, they are
No,
not
they
that
got
good, bro.
they
are
had
not
a-
that good.
They do have a better supporting cast on what the Brooklyn Nets had in that playoff series last season, but it still doesn't disqualify the fact that LeBron doesn't space the floor like that. AD doesn't space the floor like that. I still don't believe in Lonnie Walker spacing the floor like that in the playoff series. I don't believe Russell Westbrook spacing the floor like that in the playoff series. You need spacing. So until that happens, I'm not going to sit here and think they're going to make it out the West.
While we're on the
Who do you have
topic of
coming out the East, Dub? Who do you have coming out?
Boston.
I just
Boston. At Boston.
Milwaukee,
I got Boston.
which Shaq, who do you have?
Man, I got Milwaukee.
I do too. Before we move on from AD, this is a good reminder of our Luka wager of the week. We got Joel Embiid versus AD on Friday in points. We're rocking with AD. Link is now pinned in the top of the chat, so go check out Luka if you have not. Wayne, go crazy super chat. Welcome back, Shaq. Modog.
Thank you, my brother.
Shaq's hiatus reminds me of MJ going to play in the MLB, but now that you're back, knock the rust off and start getting in your bag.
Hey, man.
Nate Richmond. Dub, how many skilled big men are there?
What do you mean by skilled? Like, I think a lot of them do have, like, I think Bam's very skilled. I think Cat's skilled. I think Jokic is skilled. I think Embiid's skilled. A lot of people are skilled. So it's like,
You named 4 players out of the
Lem-
entire league,
bro, all right,
and
let
you
me
said
let
a
me go
lot
down.
of them are skilled.
Let me go down the list because let me see this. Because I don't
Dub,
know.
you
off the
can
top
just
of my head.
walk this take
not-
back, and
I'm
then you
not
can
walking
come
that
back and
shit back.
reconvene.
I'm not walking that shit back. We talking
I'll
about
help you,
skills,
Dub.
right?
Don't
We talking
forget
about
the
skills,
Montes.
right?
Laurie
Sabonis.
Markkinen. Laurie
Or
Markkinen.
marketing. There we go.
Kristaps.
Sengun.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Sengun.
Like, what the fuck? Why are we acting like this shit's not a fucking fact? That shit's
But
like,
none
I
of, them
know-
are, none of them are better than Kareem, though. That's all.
None of them
it's
are better than
fine. It's
Kareem.
Christian Wood. Christian Wood's a skilled big man. Like, what
Christian
the
Wood
fuck?
better than Kareem,
I think the
what
one
we
thing
doing?
though, Dub, with your like whole Kareem argument when it comes to errors is like, if Kareem, if we're gonna assume Kareem played in this era, that means he has access to all of this era's resources. No,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
This
that,
is
bro.
why these hypotheticals are
I'm just
pointless.
saying though, because if we're gonna put a guy in another person's era, you have to assume he has the same.
And I'm
we've-
glad,
we've
and,
tried.
and I'm glad
That's
you
a
brought
fact.
that up. This is why the whole comparing players, and this is why I kind of went on this tangent. This is why comparing players and comparing people in different eras is just stupid. I don't know why we do it so much. I don't know why we talk about players in different eras so much because there's no way in hell that we could sit here
Continue
and
the
determine.
walk back.
It's
Continue
not.
the
It's
walk
not.
back.
It's
Come
not
home.
a walk back because Mars
Come
even.
home. This is
No. Wait.
disrespect.
It's
Come
not.
home.
It's not.
Harder,
Wait.
bro.
Wait. Shaq, stop.
Mars, he
because
about to grab your hand and
Mars-
jump off this
'cause
cliff,
Mars.
Mars.
Because
He
Mars.
gonna
No. Mars is.
put your hands in
Mars-
your pocket, Mars.
Mars
Run.
is only a witness, and that's why I actually had this conversation with him way before this. The reason why I brought up this whole Kareem bullshit is because everybody talks in hypotheticals. There's no accurate way to sit and determine which player in 2 different eras is better than the other. Which is why when we compare a Kareem and Shaq who didn't play against each other, it's just a dumb thing to do. There's no way in hell we could determine who.
So
was
why
better
did
than
we
who.
start the show with that? But that's not the question. You believe in this take so much, and Mars is clearly opposing this take. Would you battle Mars right now, one-on-one? Since you're so confident, or do you feel like Mars will strip you down
battle him
to
for
your
what?
toenails?
Battle him
If
for
Kareem
what?
could kill in this era.
Mars thinks he could kill. That's
Yeah, I
fine.
know. So why don't you debate Mars since you're so confident in this take?
I mean, I've been
Right now.
debating everybody for it. Mars, do you
No,
want to do
but
this?
debate
Yes or no?
Mars though. Like debate Mars. Like
Wait,
I know
that-
you've been debating everybody, but debate that guy.
Dub just said he doesn't want to do the hypotheticals, and now he's going to do it?
Like I just like wait.
I don't care if Kareem could dominate in today's game. Like that's why I'm staying quiet. It doesn't matter at all. Like I'm not gonna be like, well, Steph wouldn't dominate the six. I don't care. Like he doesn't play there. It doesn't matter to me.
Mars, I know about the new bromance, so let's just move
Shaq,
on.
Shaq. But Shaq, that's so nasty because after I just sat here and said it's a dumb thing to do, which is why I'm highlighting this dumbass Kareem agenda.
So then walk back your take.
I ain't walking back that
Kareem
shit
agenda.
because this is why I say it's a dumb thing to do to compare players from different eras. There's no accurate way to say and determine who's better than who, which is why when a guy sits here and says, who says, yes, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who doesn't have the skills or talent, went up against worse players in his era,
So you
wouldn't be
have
able
not
to
an
dominate.
ounce of
That's just a
doubt,
fact.
Dub, that he would. So you're trying to say 100% he would not dominate.
If I'm going off of a non-hypothetical and I'm just taking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for who he is as a player from the 70s and put him in today, I find it very difficult for him to dominate. That is a fact that we cannot dispute.
I would also like to ask a question because you asked if we could put this on the docket today, so I did. But you asked if we could do a Hakeem and Kobe versus LeBron and Shaq debate.
Oh, yeah,
which duo would be better? Is that staying on the docket, or are we not doing hypotheticals today?
Nah, that's a dope one because at least we have something to gauge off each other because they've actually played against each other.
Yo,
Mars,
what's going
get
on?
your new best friend.
I
know I've been going for a while. I know you guys are chummy, but get him, please.
I like
All of
that.
a sudden, we can debate a 2v2
I like that one. I like that one.
has 3 errors
I
in
like
both.
that one.
So if you like,
I like
it, we
that
can
one.
debate it.
I like that one. Yeah, fuck it.
So if you like it, as long as we got Dub's permission, y'all.
Gabe sent a
I
super
don't
chat,
understand.
said,
I just don't understand. Wait, I'm sorry, Gabe. I love you, Gabe. I see you in the chat all the time. I'm sorry. We're gonna get to that.
Gabe was on
super
last
chat.
episode, by the
Dub.
way.
Oh, shout out, Gabe. Dub, I'm just having so much trouble in my brain right now because you came on here and you told me every reason Kareem wouldn't be able to play in this era, which were only a few based off of genetics, but nothing else came to mind when I said, who's this most skilled player? You named 4 players, and then you talked about a bunch of guys like that are second string and third string that apparently are better than Kareem, I'm supposing.
You asked the question was more skilled, right?
So he
That
would be
was-
the 5th best player. He
the
would be
question-
he would be
the
the
question
5th.
was-
He would be the 5th best
the
big in the
question-
league right now.
The question they asked me was, who's the skilled big man? And I was just reading off of names on big men who were skilled.
You named
Pascal
4.
Sia. What the fuck? You just ignored everything
Yo,
else I
what are
just
you?
said?
What are you about to say?
What are you talking about, Shaq?
Who?
There was more than 4.
No, who did you
He's
name?
gonna say Pascal Siakam.
We could have said Pascal. We said Christian Wood. We could say DeAndre Ayton.
What makes Pascal Siakam so skilled?
Oh my God, Shaq! It's like you don't. Why are you like not understanding?
I need
the
to know
point?
your
You
definition
know,
of skills.
You know what I'm talking about. What? There's nothing
He
else
can go
to
between
say.
the legs.
Oh my God, he's more skilled, Shaq. He has more variety.
What
of
is more
moves.
skilled?
He has more variety of moves, Shaq. That's just
What are
you
the
talking
moves?
about?
What are the moves?
Oh
What are the moves?
my God, I'm not doing this with you, Shaq. I'm not.
I
doing
wouldn't
this with
either.
you, Shaq. I'm not doing.
I'm
this.
doing what Mars
No,
should have
you're-
done to you.
You're arguing a stupid.
Tell
point.
me the moves.
Shaq, what are you talking about?
I know it's been
You
different
know.
up here for the past
Shaq,
for the
what are you
past few months,
talking
but
about?
he's
His
back.
pass- his
Well,
pass-
Tell
no,
me
Shaq.
the moves.
His pass-
I'm doing what Mars should have done to you 5 minutes ago. Tell me the
Shaq,
moves.
oh my God, the way he dribbles, the way he shoots, the way he could finish with his left and right. What are we doing? His post move. What are you doing, Shaq? What are you doing?
Yo,
What are you
listen.
doing?
All right, Dub, you got it, bro. You said that you
Shaq, he said he's
literally
got the
named anything that you can name about any player. I can say this about any player in the
Oh
league. The
my
way he
God.
dribbles, the way he moves, the way he shoots. He can use his left and right hand when I ask you about moves.
Shaq, come on, bro. Stop.
I
it.
need to know
Stop
the
it, bro.
moves.
Stop it, bro.
Because if we said what
I'm not-
moves does Kyrie have, I guarantee you can give me a laundry
fine.
list.
Look at
But
his
you
face,
said
though.
Pascal Siakam, and you said it like, oh, this is a good one. No, you're struggling. You're reaching around in the dark, and it's a porcupine in there. Hello. Name
Shaq,
the
you
moves.
being nasty. You being nasty for no reason, bro. This is top tier nastiness I've ever seen.
God bless
from
you,
bro.
Shaq. God bless
Like,
you.
I ain't
Shaq.
gonna lie, bro. This
I'm
was
so happy that you.
this was a deep fry, bro.
Like that is so nasty. He's
Hit on the spike.
He's completely going away from the point. He's completely going away from the
Big
point. on
ox
purpose.
shit.
That shit
Big
is
ox
crazy.
shit right
J
now.
Rob, what's happening?
What's
Yeah,
happening?
Oh my God.
Shaq came
Anyway,
on his big
Gabe
ox.
said super chat said, "W, you're getting emotional. We need to regroup."
Yeah, we do need to regroup.
All right. Houston, Philly. James Harden also returned to action. We don't really have to talk too much about this game. Whatever. I mean, not really whatever, because Houston beat them in double overtime, and they were fully healthy, missing only Tyrese Maxey. But, I mean, the big three in Philly were playing last night. Jalen Green, though, LeBron's guy, 27 points, 7 assists, 4 boards. Not bad. Yeah, not
What
much.
about my guy?
Not much to talk about there. Alperen?
How much did my guy have last night?
I think you're talking about Alperen?
Mars, how much did my guy have?
How am I meant to know who your guy is?
Talking about Embiid?
Mm-mm.
Embiid had 39. James?
Mm-mm.
James
Alperen.
Stinky.
Mm-mm. That is my guy, though.
That's the only person that I can.
Yeah, I don't know who your guy is.
Zach
If it's
LaVine.
Bert- Oh, when he had like 40 the other night, right?
Yeah. A few days ago.
They lost, right?
I mean, it was a nice little 41 piece. We've been giving AD his flowers.
No, because I never watched that game. I just saw he had 41, and also Jalen Green is the greatest player of all time. So I just think.
Oh yeah, Dub's a new Rockets fan. I forgot about that.
I am indeed a Rockets fan, and Jalen Green is the greatest player since Tracy McGrady to wear a Rockets uniform.
I told you I'll give him like three.
talking
Give him
about-
like 3 seasons to be in MVP race.
What the fuck is going on?
Are we talking about Ja Morant and Nike and Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, we're for sure going to talk about that. But first, I want to talk to Bobby about Luka Doncic and passing the ball. Bobby, were you watching the game last night? Or
I did watch.
both nights.
I actually did watch some last night. I watched a little bit. I didn't watch enough. I wish Dale was here.
How about that? Phoenix game? That spanking.
Yeah, that was. I mean, you know what he does to Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm saying he owns the Phoenix Suns though.
Yeah, but I'm happy he was passing the ball to Dorian, because y'all was saying he has no other competent teammates, you know. And then that last play he passed to Dorian, he didn't even want to give him the ball. He had to, but I'm happy he did though, because maybe that'll make him start passing more often.
Oops, sorry, I don't know how that got there. Whoops, sorry.
You seen how reluctant he was to pass the ball to him, JD?
He was not reluctant to pass the ball to anyone. I don't know what Luka Doncic that you watch, but the Luka Doncic that Dub and I watch, apparently we're the only ones who watch the actual Luka Doncic, is the guy who actually gets his teammates involved. And when they decide to shoot bricks, then he, like any good basketball player does, says, okay, I guess it's my turn to take over and bring us to the promised land.
But you must admit though, JD, that a lot of times he doesn't even give him a chance to shoot bricks. He just dribbles until he gets trapped, and then he passes the ball.
He does give him a lot of chances. He shares the ball a lot with Christian Wood and Spencer Dinwiddie.
So what you're saying is that he passes the ball through the first couple quarters and then sees if you guys are hitting or not.
He does. He does it. He does it consistently. I don't know. I don't like. This is why I say, like, I don't know what everybody else is watching, but every time when I turn on the Dallas Mavericks game, I see Luka giving the ball to his players.
Why is it that every time, like anytime I listen to anybody on like the SM radio, like
Haters?
the NBA channel, everybody's saying the same thing about Luka except for YouTube.
It's narrative and agenda, because they look at a usage rate or the time of possession, just assume that that's his game, and that's not. I mean, Luka Doncic is a guy he gives the ball to Tim Hardaway to make things happen. Spencer Dinwiddie,
who's been balling out recently.
Yeah, Christian Wood every now and then. I mean, Christian Wood, if you want to say who plays more off of Luka, I think Christian Wood plays a lot more off of Luka. But even there's sometimes where he even gives him the ball, sometimes makes some things happen. Like, he just does that, and to act as if he doesn't is just a lie.
Christian Wood's pissing me off.
I ain't gonna lie though, you know, I think people also criticize Luka because we've had like the agenda of, you know, players who dominate the ball a lot for their team. They don't always think that's a recipe for the championship. Like Kobe said it about James Harden when he was asked, you know, like, yeah, they have great usage. I don't think you should overlook it. Like people are just overrating it or setting an agenda. We've seen players who have led the NBA in usage, Russell Westbrook, Trae Young, others, and they have not been able to deliver a championship. So, you know, there is some facts to back that up. You know what I'm saying?
I think
That's my main argument. It's just not. It's not a recipe for a championship.
think
It's
we have
hard
to
for it to be
tickets.
sustainable.
But-
Individually, it'll make you great, but
I think we
it
have
does
to
get
wait.
hard to be
I
sustainable.
think that
It's good to sell
that
tickets.
I think
but
that
that's it.
criticism. I think that criticism has to wait until he actually has a competent co-star. I'm sorry. I'm not hearing this whole. I'm worried about
Nobody
them
wants to
winning
play
a
with
championship.
Luka.
No, stop.
Bro,
Bobby, stop.
The fact that he has to play 40 minutes a game for them to be competitive, that's the issue. It's not that Luka Doncic dominates the ball or whatever it is. It's the fact that he has to be out there for 40 minutes a night just so that they can win a few games.
Well, like I said the other day though, and maybe it's not Luka's fault. Maybe, and I thought I would never say this, but maybe it's Jason Kidd's fault.
Okay,
For
I'm
not
glad
running,
you brought
for
this up.
not running offense. Like, just run offense. Y'all act like everybody on this team is so weak that they can't run offense, bro. It's just a cop out there because I don't think they really care about winning the championship. They're like, maybe Luka can carry us, maybe he doesn't. But he's selling so many tickets by just dribbling the shit out the ball that we're just gonna keep letting him do it.
Care,
He
Bobby,
brought
but you
them
have
to the Western Conference
understand.
Finals last
They
year.
care, but
Yeah,
you
but
have to
he's
understand.
great.
How many times is that
Bobby,
gonna happen,
he's
JD?
great.
JD, how many
Bobby, you
times is that
gotta
gonna happen?
understand. You gotta understand.
It could happen a lot if he gets the
you
perfect
think-
matchups.
Do you think this team can make a title run?
No, because they don't run
A
offense. They
title
just dribble
run?
the ball around. Fuck no.
Even
A
if
title run?
they adjusted, right? Do you think that they can make a title run? Even if they adjusted to the
Luka
way that you want.
is skilled enough, good enough. Christian Wood, Spencer Dinwiddie, they're good enough. Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie Bullock, they're rough
make
enough,
a
they're
title
aggressive
run.
enough. I don't think I don't think they can make a title run, but that's not fair. I think there's only like
But
4 or 5
that's-
teams that can make a title run.
That's what I will agree with you on.
There's-
This
there's-
season,
there's
I
there's
don't know
only-
that they have the. Obviously, everyone has a chance to make a title run.
I mean,
based
if they
on
play Chris
circumstances,
Paul,
whatever.
everybody
But
beat up
I
on Chris
think
Paul.
the way that Luke, or the amount of minutes that Luka Doncic is playing every night, I don't know that he's going to be able to have the energy that is needed to go deep into the playoffs.
Let me
this
tell you
season.
right now, they have a 0 chance for a title run this season. I'll just
They got- bro, they're not playing basketball.
Can I
And
ask y'all a
that's mainly,
question?
and that's mainly, and
Dub
Bobby,
and
the reason,
JD?
yeah, but the reason they're not making the title run is more to the personnel rather than play style. So I don't
So-
see a
No,
reason to
hell
try to
no,
criticize
hell
them.
no.
So who do y'all think could go to the Mavericks that
That's
would make
such
y'all
a
a title
bad
contender?
take.
James Wiseman.
Paul George.
Paul George. You think Paul George? is
Jalen,
going
they
to
need
play with
Jalen
Luka Doncic?
Brown. They need Jalen Brown.
Yeah,
Speaking of
that's a
Jalen
better
Brown,
fit.
Yeah,
Bob,
speaking of Jalen Brown,
your Jalen Brown versus KD Luka wager. That was a nice call.
why though? Because Jalen don't fold. That's why.
We're going to talk about Jalen Brown and
Chill out.
Jason Tatum recently too. These last 7 games have been insane. I just saw something on Twitter today. But I want to talk about Jason Kidd responding to people criticizing his rotations. Specifically, they're asking, or people are saying, Josh Green and Jaden Hardy should get more minutes. And Jason Kidd responded by saying those minutes are spoken for when you talk about Luka at 40. Somebody's only going to be able to play 8. You have Spencer at 30. Those are spoken for. Hardy has to wait. Ask Josh. Twitter isn't the coach or the player. And I agree with him. Like, they're going to get minutes, and they're going to increase over time. I don't know why everyone wants them to see the floor for 25 minutes a night right now.
That's because everybody wants that instant gratification. They want everything to happen overnight. Like everybody talking bad about Minnesota, which Minnesota's earned that. But at the same time, it's like they can't just mesh overnight. These players that aren't getting big minutes, they have to earn their minutes. And it's a long
I've seen
season.
enough in Minnesota. That's
You off
done.
them? I'm
That's
trying
done.
to tell you. I just give them
I
a
saw
couple
enough
months.
3 weeks ago.
And then Anthony Edwards just looks like a shell of himself. He can't be aggressive because it's 2 twin towers down low.
in the paint.
Literally.
They-
I know
that they
exactly
gave up
what
their
he's
whole
going
future
through.
for.
Every time I
Wow.
go to the lane, it's fuck getting around one person. I have to go and get around another big after I get around that guy.
2
Because they're just
7-footers.
standing there. Then you space out the cat, and cat's telling me how to eat, what to do. Like, it's just a weird dynamic over there. Anthony Edwards feels like, Cat, you're not the person to big bro me. It's all about dynamics in the league, bro. Anthony Edwards should be the leader of that team, Cat. You've had ample opportunity to show us what you're made of.
I agree
You
with
had
that.
Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins leaves and go and wins a championship. Steps into Kevin Durant's shoes. I'm not jacking Cat any longer.
Been on
Lamar's
I've
a
been on
sea
Cat
smirk
since
and
his
let's
first
go.
season.
Now, I thought he was gonna go on a terrible KD tangent, but you didn't, so it's fine.
No, I have nothing. It was some weird things being said on Open Gym, I think, about KD. I think not being a, what was that? Best player in the league, like he didn't have an argument or something like that.
It was last episode. I said to think that KD's not top 5 is ridiculous, or doesn't have a possibility. When I say KD's still a top 5 guy, everybody thought it was ridiculous to say, and I still don't understand why. It's not a valid reasoning.
Can we hear J Rob's top 5? Because I would love to.
What's
Top
your
5
top
current.
5, Shaq?
No, I
No,
wanna
wait,
hear-
no,
I wanna
J Rob.
hear- I wanna
J
hear a
Rob,
consensus.
J Rob, no. What's your top 5, Shaq?
Okay, well, Steph, Giannis, sorry. Jokic, Luka, and if I'm throwing KD up there, then I'm throwing Bron instead, is what I'm trying to say. I guess it's all about preference at that point.
Stop. No, it's not all about preference. Cut it out.
It has to be after the top
LeBron
4,
over
like
KD?
unanimous.
LeBron over KD, cut it out, bro.
That's
Like,
not a
stop
cut it out to me.
No, that is a cut it out. LeBron.
How?
First of all, we want to talk about. Isn't LeBron? Doesn't the team have a losing
LeBron?
record with him there?
No, if Anthony Davis
I mean,
was
they have a
healthy-
losing record regardless.
Dub,
They
I'm
have a
taking
losing-
KD over
the
Braun
team
right
is
now.
Yeah,
wait,
what are
wait,
we
wait.
doing? LeBron hasn't shown
Hold on,
us
wait,
anything
wait.
last year or this year.
Hold on, wait. This is a biased pick because I'm saying if you could throw KD in there, which you randomly would over
last year. He averaged 30
multiple
points a
options.
game.
What about Jason Tatum though?
Jason Tatum for sure should be the 5th spot, but we're going off of Dub's logic of KD. So I said if you're going to throw KD, which is clearly biased, then I can
Not
throw
clearly
Bron
biased.
because
A
I
guy-
don't see any.
A guy, I'll give you a reason. A guy who in KD, where I think now I said it since last year, but now everyone's seeing it now. KD's showing that he's a above average defender. He's one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer in the league, along with his efficiency and the impact that he has on the Brooklyn Nets. I don't think it's sitting here ridiculous to say that he's top 5 because on top it's not just nostalgia. He's showing us what the fuck he's about. He's an above average passer, above average defender. He's an elite scorer. He's one of the guys that's above average in damn near every aspect of the basketball court, which is why he belongs in that top 5 category. It's not bias. It's a fact in which he showed us in the last 2 seasons.
Above average passer.
Yes.
Do
I'm
we
not
have
saying
J-Rob's
he's
top
amazing passer, but he's above average.
Yeah, KD might be 7th or 8th. There's no argument for 5.
I just gave you the argument. I think you could argue against Luka, JT, and even Jokic.
Man,
Luka,
get that.
Luka, KD, between KD and Luka, who's a better scorer? KD, right? Passer, I'll give you passer for Luka Doncic for sure. Is KD nearly as a defensive liability as Luka Doncic is?
Whoa. Luka Doncic is not.
Don't come up here and
It's
say
two
no
different
dumb shit, JD.
positions.
JD,
He's
don't even.
not
Don't
a
even.
No, it's-
defensive
JD, don't even-
liability
JD,
the way that
don't
you
even-
guys
JD.
allude to.
JD,
No, every
don't come and do
single
that.
guard
Don't do
in the
it, bro.
NBA is a
Don't
defensive
defend him 'cause
liability.
that's your boy, bro. He's not a
Every
good
single
defender.
guard in the NBA is a defensive liability. Yeah, you have the 1% that can strap up, but we can't hold Luka comparing
Okay,
his
sure.
defense
Okay,
to
sure.
Kevin Durant,
Okay,
who is
sure.
a completely
Sure.
different position and supposedly I heard you say is a rim protector.
Who? KD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah, I've
above
heard you
average
say
and
that
all that.
before,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's not a bad rim protector as well. I think he has like 1.8 blocks right now. So I'm serious. Like to sit here and say that he's not better than him, I don't think is ridiculous to say. I don't think the playmaking and scoring just overrides what KD brings to the game. And
Okay.
the Brooklyn Nets
All
are
right.
living. The Brooklyn Nets are literally living and dying off of Kevin Durant right now.
So are the Dallas
Why-
Mavericks on.
So are
Luka
the Dallas
Doncic,
Mavericks for sure. So the impact is right there with each other, right?
And KD plays a way better style of basketball than Luka.
Whoa. So the Lakers don't live and die off Bron?
No, they live and die off AD.
Facts.
Facts.
So there you go. KD's better than Bron.
Bron been gone for 2 weeks. He come back and AD still been on the tear. Y'all gotta put some consideration into that.
They're able. Didn't they just
Also, Darvin Ham.
Didn't
too.
they just-
Shout out to
didn't-
Darvin Ham.
Wait,
Shout out to
didn't they
Darvin
just
Ham,
lose?
too,
Didn't they
for
just
making
lose
the
last
adjustments.
night? Didn't they just lose last night to the Cavs
They've
when
been
AD got
bro,
hurt?
they're 8-3 in their last fucking 11, bro.
Okay,
Come
and
on.
they're 8-3 off of the back of AD, not LeBron. What are we doing?
So to
So
start
yeah,
your
so
franchise
yeah,
right
Shaq.
now,
if Bron
Shaq,
goes,
you got me before,
AD can
but I
carry.
got
If Bron goes,
Shaq. You
AD
got me
carry.
before, but I got you right now. So you feel me? It's 1-1 right now. We could keep this
what
going
did
all show.
wait? What did you say? Because I was
It's
just about
1-1
to
right
come
now.
back.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
listening.
yeah. So if you had to start a franchise between, I'm not these other guys. I won't die so easily. But if you had to start a franchise between KD and Luka, who are you going to choose?
Probably Luka because of age.
Why? Okay, fair. That's
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's one. KD or Steph to start a franchise?
Oh, that's tough. I'm
It's
not
not as
mad.
tough
I'm
as you
not,
think.
and that's why I didn't.
It's
That's
not
why
as tough as you
I didn't.
think.
That's why I didn't argue with Steph. If you want to say Steph, I'm not going to argue against that. I wouldn't be mad at it. I would probably, off of my own bias, I might go with KD, but Steph, I'm not mad at. I think Steph is playing at an amazing level this year.
KD or Jokic to start a franchise?
I mean, Jokic is younger, so I would have to go with Jokic.
And there's more guards than skilled big men.
I think I'm taking
Yeah.
Kevin Durant right now.
This just sounds like a whole bunch of bias, and I don't feel like arguing.
Yeah, I'm taking Kevin
arguing
Durant
against
right now.
this.
Jared, can we get your top five?
You said because he's younger.
If
No
it's starting
order,
a
right?
franchise,
I don't
it
gotta
has-
give no order, right? 'Cause I don't know if I can do that right now.
It's boring without an order.
It's boring without an order. Okay, so in order, I'd probably go Giannis at number 1. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Steph Curry at number 2.
I'm not mad
Whether
at
you
it.
like that, whether you like that or not.
I'm a Steph hater, and Steph is playing the best basketball I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't say Steph playing some great basketball. I'll probably go Steph. Like I'm not as high on Yoke to put him at number 3, and I don't really know who I'll put at number 3 because Bron, I don't know, is a top 3 player in basketball at this moment.
You could, I think you
So-
have KD, you could have Luka, you could
I'm
have
not putting
Jokic.
KD at 3 either.
Then who else?
Luka.
Luka?
I feel like it's by
Jason,
default.
Jason Tatum.
Why wouldn't you pick KD though?
Bobby,
That
we-
seems
I'm
like a
gonna put
little
Jason
biased.
Tatum at 3. I'm
You're a
gonna put
LeBron
Jason Tatum
fan.
at 3.
You're a LeBron
No,
fan,
I'm gonna
bro,
put
so
Jason
you have
Tatum
no
at 3.
bias to me.
I'm gonna take Jason Tatum at 3. Thank you for that. I'm gonna take Jason Tatum at 3. I'll go Luka Doncic at 4. And then honestly, like I'm kind of with Shaq on this. It's probably gonna be either KD or Bron at that 5 spot. I'm gonna put Bron. And then then Jokic would be 6. So it's a joke. So yeah, KD would be probably 7 right now.
Bro, I'm not gonna
Right
lie.
now, for
I'm
me
putting
personally.
Donovan Mitchell over LeBron James right now.
Donovan Mitchell over LeBron. Yeah,
Right
I
now,
don't
this
see
season.
I don't see I don't see why LeBron even deserves to be in that category, no offense. But
Bron
he hasn't
still
shown his
averaging
best.
25, 9, and 6. And he's shooting 46% from the field.
Still not
Like,
good.
let's not act like you guys are like, you got to really understand. People be out here calling LeBron having a down year. He's not a top. Somebody in the chat saying he's not a top 20 player in the NBA. This man's averaging 25, 9, 6, and shooting 46 from the field.
So you're a box
not
score.
top
I'm
20.
like, it's not. I'm a what?
You're a box score merchant. Like that's what
I'm a box score merchant.
Yes, you're looking at 25.
I'm just at 25,
What
9,
are you
6,
looking at, Dev?
46%. That's
I'm looking at
that's
what
a
they
box
put in
score
the game.
merchant. That makes me a box score merchant.
No,
This is when we reach for this, like,
J-Rob.
That shit is so stupid.
J-Rob, let
to
him
say,
go. Let him
though,
go.
bro.
Let him go. Because I want to
That's what
hear
it is.
why is KD
Box
over
score
Jason Tatum
merchant.
then? If
It
he's a
doesn't-
box score merchant, give me the argument of KD over Jason Tatum right now, since he's a box score merchant.
I think JT's actually taking tremendous strides. For KD being better.
Who deserves to be in the top
Hold up,
five?
let me tell you.
Score
Let me tell you.
Jason
let me tell
Tatum
you.
or Kevin Durant?
Box
Who
score
deserves to
merchant
be in the
for
top five?
What the
Who deserves to be in the top 5? Jason Tatum or Kevin Durant? Based off of everything we've seen, since Donovan Mitchell is playing better than LeBron and he's a better player than LeBron, and everybody needs to get off LeBron because of his stats and where the team is at. Who should be ahead, Jason Tatum or Kevin Durant?
I want to be mad at somebody saying Jason Tatum. I wouldn't. But LeBron, Luka, no. For sure. So I'm saying box score merchant because you're saying 25, this, and that to validate what he's been doing for this season, and I don't think that's the correct way of looking at things. I
So
think
the
it's clear to
last few
see.
weeks, since
I
his
think it's
return
clear
from
to
injury,
see.
it does look like he's been
I
bad.
think it's clear to say. I think it's clear to see that LeBron right now the Lakers are living and dying by Anthony Davis and what he's producing. So he's not even been producing as the best player on his own team and was leading them
I'm
to
not going to
victories.
argue, Brian.
Well,
I'm not going to argue,
thank
Brian.
you, thank you, thank you.
That's
That's
fair.
all
I'm
I'm
not going
saying.
to argue Brian right now, but what I'm saying is with the healthy
like
AD and Bron's
box
putting up
score
these numbers
merchant, though.
and they have a winning record, it'll be a
That's fair.
totally different dynamic. But Anthony Davis, everything is predicated on a player that he went out and aggressively got. That isn't the healthiest person in the world. So did that hurt LeBron's legacy? Potentially, but we will see. It's yet to be seen. Yeah, it's. I mean, compared to MJ, not compared to anybody else. Compared to MJ, but I want to get back to KD and Luka.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that KD should be able to be in the top 5 because of records and production. It could go tit for tat. One either or. They're both floating around the same.
The top 5 people I would accept is Giannis, Luka, Steph, JT. I think JT deserves that too. KD, and Jokic.
So KD's playing better than Embiid.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. So those 6
Mars,
guys.
do you agree?
I don't think it's far off. Not far enough off for me to argue. Because offensively, KD I think has been better than Embiid. Defensively, Embiid's been better. It just depends on how much you're going to value the fact that KD's to me is the much better scorer and the much better passer and playmaker. It's preference at that point. But KD's not in my top 5. But it is what it is.
Let's hit
All
some
right,
super
Mars,
chats.
I'll let you live.
Assist sent super chat said, Dub, you say you hate winning bias, so are you willing to say that a ring wouldn't change your mind on CP3, 18, Harden, 18, Jimmy, 20, or even Luka?
I've said that numerous times. It's not going to change my mind on them at all. CP3 and James Harden, I would still question them the same exact way and look at them the same exact way. Jimmy Butler as well. Luka Doncic. Yeah, I wouldn't change my opinion that much on Luka Doncic.
Shanny said the way Dub munch KD is crazy. He's not top 5.
I still haven't heard any valid reasons on why he's not. So
The valid
I
reason
just think
is
there's 5 people better than him.
ahead. There's 5 people ahead. And
Which
that's
is
no
who?
knock to KD. That's no knock to KD though.
Steph, Giannis, Jokic, Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic. I also think Anthony Davis is better than KD, but those are the 5 guys I'd say to me are definitively better than
and
KD.
you got KD 6.
What about Devin Booker?
KD would be 7 for me because I think Anthony Davis is better than him.
Who's 6? Jokic?
Anthony Davis is 6.
I don't think Devin Booker is
Steph,
better than
Giannis,
KD.
Jokic,
Mhm.
Tatum, Luka, AD.
So yeah, I'm saying I think it could provide good arguments for Luka. I think it could provide good arguments for Jokic as well. So that's why it's like when they sit here and have all those guys, I think all those guys have a good argument against each other. So that's why I think it's not crazy to say that he's top 5.
I don't think it's crazy. I just
Can I
have
ask
him at
y'all a
6 at
question
best.
that has nothing to do with top 5s? It's kind of just like where are y'all putting Shea Alexander right now in the basketball community? Like if you had a 20 players, where's his range right now with the tear he has been on?
I just don't understand how you can lead the league in points, and yet you have to somehow give up your spot for Kevin Durant.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Luka Doncic.
Oh,
I just told
I
you
just
what
don't
it was.
get that.
Like
I know. I'm just saying. I don't understand how
You don't have to
any other
understand it.
year or any other time, if Kevin Durant was leading the league, you would never say that Luka Doncic deserves to be in the top 5 for any reason, no matter where they were at in the playoffs or the playoff rankings and standings. You would never in your life say that, oh, Luka deserves to be over Kevin Durant. If Kevin Durant was leading the league in points right now, you would emphatically say he's the best player in the league, without a doubt.
I mean, I still think
that's a good point.
That's
a good point. That's a really good point.
I'm not gonna lie. I still think he's top 2 or top 1. So it's like I still think that.
Who's top 2?
regardless.
You think who's
KD.
top 1?
KD,
See.
top 2 and top 1.
And
Yeah,
Doug, when
this
you edit
is
in
what
these
we do.
clips for TikTok, just leave
What
me
you
out of it
want me
because
to
I don't
do?
want none
What
of this
you want-
nasty
what do you want me to
biasness
do?
in there.
It's not-
Because
I'm
no, I don't want none of this nasty biasness.
What you said was you're just lying about me in general. You said if KD was averaging the most in the league, you would sit here and think that he's the best. I'm like, no, I still think he's top 2 and top 1. So no, I don't fall under that category.
You're saying if he
I
was
don't know.
leading in the league, you would say he's probably top 2.
I
But right
would-
now
my-
he's not.
My opinion would not change on him. I still think he's top 1 or top 2. with or without him.
So
leading
Luka's leading the league right now, and you're a Luka guy, correct?
Yes, I am.
And for whatever reason, you're not putting him over KD.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't think the passing. I think the scoring. KD provides more scoring. I don't think the passing. I don't think the passing makes up for the liability that Luka is on defense. The way that KD can make up for that.
What about
Let's
the
just
way
go
that
based
he
off of last year.
controls the floor and the offense?
Hold
What
on,
about
wait,
that?
no, yeah, exactly. Let's just go off of last season. Who took their team further in the playoffs, depending on whatever you just said about the points contribution and the things that he does for his team, and he's not that much of a worse passer than Luka, and he could play better D. Based off of everything that you told me about KD, who went further in the playoffs last year?
Luka.
And then now we're in this season, and who is performing better?
They're probably like on the same level to me.
Dub, leave me out of that TikTok now.
They're on the same level for
because
me.
I see what you're about. I see what you're on. I see what you're on. Just keep in mind, when I used to create the TikToks, it was plenty of me getting pounced around, beat up in debates.
Shaq,
just leave me out of it.
Shaq, what you're saying, right? What you're saying, you're acting as if it's ridiculous to sit here and say a guy who's been having what?
I think
30?
it's pretty.
No, let me tell you.
10 minutes ago, I didn't think it was that ridiculous. Upon further review, this is ridiculous.
A guy who's having 30 points in the game in the season, right? On great efficiency, on top of him being
Luka
so
Doncic?
well, I'm talking about Kevin Durant. On top of KD putting up that, being so impactful to his team, where the Brooklyn Nets are literally living and dying through Kevin Durant. On top of the defense that he provides, which is better than Luka Doncic. I'm not calling Kevin Durant this all-time defender, but he does have a good level of defensive value, and nobody can deny that.
I know bricks that play better defense
what
than
about-
Luka. That's not saying much.
Okay.
I'm saying my refrigerator plays better defense than Luka Doncic. So that's not
On
really
top
saying
of that, wait, hold
Dub,
up, Jack.
Dub.
On top of that, on top of that, with the Brooklyn Nets going with as much bullshit they've been doing through the whole entire season, the fact that Kevin Durant is still performing at this high of a level and willing his team to be as competent or average as they are, I think it speaks to the volume of who he is. They've been going through a bunch
so
of
then
nonsense.
somebody can easily pluck Devin Booker in there. With your same logic about what they're doing for the team through points and other nonsense, I can argue Devin Booker is a top 5 player to you, Dub. I can do that. Correct?
Shaq, get the fuck out of here. Devin Booker.
This is what you're doing.
He doesn't have this.
This is what you're doing, right?
what are you
Everything that
talking
you just
about?
said. I think what Kevin Durant means to the Brooklyn Nets and everything that's going on and off the court
So
with
is
Kyrie
Devin Booker,
Irving, and you're just naming shit. I don't even know.
Who's more important to that team? Is Devin Booker
I can say Devin Booker is a very important piece to the Phoenix Suns.
Is Devin Booker more important to his team than Kevin Durant is to the Brooklyn Nets team?
Yes.
With your logic, it can go either way.
No,
with
get
your
the fuck
logic,
outta
I
here,
swear to
Shaq.
God, it could
Stop,
go either
stop,
way. With
Shaq.
your logic, it could go. So if we take Devin
Alright,
Booker off
tell me-
that team
tell me what
and
my
we take
logic
KD
is.
off,
Tell me what my
they're
logic
both not
is.
making the
Tell me what
playoffs.
my logic is, because that's not
If
what
we
that
remove
that
Devin
wasn't what
Booker-
I said. That wasn't what I
If we
said.
remove,
So what was my
I'm
logic,
telling you,
Shaq?
I'm telling you, you're saying that Devin Booker is not important to the Phoenix Suns. Tell
Why
me
you
why
putting
not.
words in my mouth?
What are
Why you
they?
putting
What are
words in
they?
my mouth?
What are they in
That's
the
not what I
West?
said.
What
Why
is
you
Phoenix
putting
Suns
words
in the
in my
West?
mouth? Why are you
What is
putting
Phoenix?
words in my mouth?
What is
Why are you
Phoenix in the
putting words
West?
my mouth? That's not what I said. I
What-
never said he wasn't.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
I told you when we talk about Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets and Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns, who is more impactful to their team? It's Kevin Durant.
It's not.
What the
Listen,
fuck are we
Yeah,
doing?
but Dub. Now you have to do this.
No,
Put
no,
Devin
no,
Booker
wait,
on the Nets.
JD,
Watch,
JD.
Shaq. Watch. Put Devin Booker on the Nets right now. Put KD on the Suns right now.
The Nets would
now,
be worse. The Nets would be
no.
worse.
But now,
think they'll both be about the
when you
same.
give this argument, who's more important for their team? Now, who is it? If Devin Booker was on the Nets and KD was on the Suns, now who's more important to their team?
Devin Booker would be more important to his team, but guess what, JD? The Nets would be a worse team. They would be terrible. And the Phoenix Suns would be a better team. So what are we doing?
You think the Nets wouldn't
JD,
be better or
touche.
just as good as the 13-12 record that they are if they had Devin Booker?
They wouldn't be better. They would be worse because they rely on Kevin Durant being as versatile as he is. That's a fact.
We're never going to take you off the hog tie and remove you from this fire because what you're saying right now is ridiculous. What is the Phoenix Suns in the West?
Oh my God, Shaq, you're pissing me the fuck off because you're
What
just
are
number
they?
one.
Just
They're
answer
number
the
one.
question.
They're number one.
I'll answer
They're
that
number
question
one.
for you.
They're
number
number one. They're number one, Dub. Year in and year out because of Devin Booker and what he contributes to that
Shaq,
team.
He's on a better team. What are you
They're-
doing?
So
What are you
okay,
doing?
but you
Like,
don't hold
Shaq,
that against
stop.
other
Wait,
players.
Shaq, stop.
You don't. You
Yes, I
just
do.
killed LeBron
What are you
James for
talking
being on a
about?
worse team.
Oh
You
my
just killed
God.
LeBron.
Oh my
You
God.
just killed
Dub,
LeBron for not having a good enough team to be the best.
Shaq, this is what you're doing. You're just picking and oh my God, I feel like Dell right now. You're just going on to whatever you
Sound
think
like
is gonna-
Dell right now.
No. You're going on to whatever you think is gonna grab. I didn't say LeBron is so bad because he's losing on the team. I'm saying LeBron isn't the most impactful player on his team because they're living and dying through AD and not him, which is why I can't put him in the top 5 conversation. But you ignore that.
Gotcha.
Then you're talking about Devin Booker having the best record. Are you fucking shitting me, Shaq? That is the weakest argument, bro. Because by that logic, let's say the Miami Heat was top 3 for a while, but I didn't hear you bigging up Jimmy Butler for him being better than
I
Paul
didn't
George.
because I didn't put KD in the top 5. I'm saying with your logic, I can put D Book in the top 5
I didn't hear
because
you.
he's very
hold
important
on,
to his team.
Because you said a lot of bullshit. Let me finish because I didn't hear you saying that Jimmy Butler leading his team to a top 3 seed
I
better
was
than
on
Paul George,
hiatus.
and he's a
I
better.
was on
This
hiatus.
was last season, Shaq, and I
Self-disciplinary.
was arguing with you about Paul George since last
I would never
season.
make that
It took
argument.
it-
I would never
but
make
no,
the argument that
you
you're
wouldn't
making
make that
right now for
argument.
Kevin
So why-
Durant.
So why are you making that now with Devin Booker is what I'm saying.
Because you
Why
said that
talking
Kevin
about
Durant,
team
based
record?
off of, I'm not lost, Dub. I know exactly where I'm at. You said KD is top 5. No, you said that KD is top 5 because of what he means to his team, and without him, they would be nothing. So
And
apply
there was
that
more- there
logic
was
with
more than-
everything else.
It was more than just that, though, Shaq. So you're forgetting
What else
everything
was
I
it? You
said.
got the stage. What else was
I
it?
said the elite scoring he provides, the fact that he's such a well-rounded individual, that everything.
So
on the
what? Devin
basketball
Booker.
court, he does
Devin Booker.
above average.
Devin
and
Booker.
The defense that he provides. Devin Booker.
No, you keep riding on this. You keep
Devin
riding
Booker.
on this defense train, and I'm not going off of
You're not
1.8
going?
blocks a game.
What are you
I don't give a
talking about?
damn. I'm not
Just watch
going.
the
You're not about to
games.
forcefully
Watch the
put this
games.
defense. You're
So
not about
does
to
KD
forcefully
play
put this
defense?
help
Does
side.
KD play
Yes, yes, yes. Does
then what are we
Devin
doing?
Booker?
Not like KD.
How does KD play defense?
I
He's a
forgot
better
KD
rim
was Tony
protector
Allen.
and
Off
he's
the
a better,
ball.
He's a better rim protector. He's on
I've never
help
heard the
side.
defender.
defensive
He's a help
argument until this
defender.
season. Now that you got to
He's a
reach
help
in your bag
defender.
and find something else to glorify KD. I've never heard that
It's
that
just a
KD plays
fact.
defense
I
other
said-
than in
I've been-
Golden
I've been
State
saying
when
this-
everybody plays
I've been
defense
saying
there.
this since last season, so obviously you wasn't even listening.
Saying no,
So
you haven't been
Devin
saying
Booker-
anything,
so
Doug,
Devin
because
Booker-
they got
wait.
pounced in the first round.
Devin Booker is a worse scorer, right? He's a worse scorer, right?
Worst
On a
scorer in the
scale
league.
from, you said what?
He's a worse scorer than Kevin Durant, right?
Based off efficiency, yes.
Devin Booker's the better passer, playmaker, whichever you find, right? Okay,
Two
cool.
totally different positions.
Cool,
So they both
cool.
had their plus and
Who's the
yeah,
better?
yeah.
Now, who's the better defender? KD, right?
Dub, I can't just let you say this because okay, if KD is what 5 out of 10, what is D Book? A 3 out of 10? Is that what we're saying?
I don't know why we're
Randomly?
just saying KD's a better defender than Devin Booker. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't understand what's going on here because Dub, you
Now,
got
who's
it, bro.
more? Now, who's more impactful, in your opinion? Who's more impactful?
Devin Booker.
On their team, I feel like Devin Booker is extremely impactful. And Dub, you think that you're about to sit here and edit this in any type of way? You think I'm
I don't
afraid of
edit
people
these
in
videos.
TikTok comments? you think I'm just letting you? You think I built
think I'm
the
afraid?
TikTok
I'm
comments on NBA debates
listen,
and yelling
who
back
I
and
learn
forth?
from? Who I
I've
learn
been
from?
drugged
Who
to
I
hell and
learn
back
from?
on TikTok.
Who I learned
I'm
from?
here and I'm
Who
ready.
did I learn from? Who did I learn from?
I'm just letting you know. I'm just.
No, we on the
But
same
listen,
page. Fuck these guys. I love you, Shaq.
Hey, since we're on this KD Devin Booker, they both play tonight.
I love you, Dub.
Dub, I'm assuming you'll take KD in this. And then against Devin Booker. So if anyone wants to put that up against Dub, KD versus Devin
KD
Booker
points?
tonight on Lucra points. I want the Players' Choice account to put up Devin Booker versus KD. So if anyone wants to send those through to Players' Choice, by all means, send them through. We got a bunch of super chats, and we got a re-upped membership loaded re-upped his All-Star membership on the Players' Choice YouTube channel, said, "There's no way your deciding factor for KD over Luka is defense."
Yep, it is.
Oops.
Definitely is.
Drink More Water sent a super chat, said, "Expectations are something else. AD the past 9 games, excluding last night's game, was averaging 35, 15, and 2, and everybody is on his jock. Giannis in the same span has averaged 36, 10, and 6, but nobody cares." Also, everyone recognizes that Giannis is better than Anthony Davis, so
I think the difference is two people are like waking. AD's kind of like waking people up again. Giannis been doing it. Like
right.
It's an
So
expectation when you're the best in the world.
Just because we're talking about Anthony Davis doesn't mean we are forgetting about Giannis. I think there's a lot of people up here who have Giannis as the best player in the NBA. Football breakdown. KD's skill set is easiest to replace. Just a scorer.
He's a big KD hater.
SSG Gabe, please put me on. Dub needs backup expeditiously. KG Son with the super chat. Curry, Giannis, Luka, Jokic, JT, Ja, KD, D Book, D Mitch, AD, and Embiid all been better so far. LOL. LeBron not top 10.
You're never gonna no matter how small the sample is, I'm not gonna say Donovan Mitchell is better than LeBron James.
Well, it's because you're just looking at LeBron James's name.
No, I'm just not gonna make someone who wasn't in my top 15 jump into the top 10 based on 20 games to a season when I had LeBron James in my top 5 last season. That's not enough time for that to change.
Yeah, it is, because we're talking about currently.
Yeah, I don't
season.
do it like that, and I'm saying I'm never going to do it like that.
But when we talk about who is currently in this top 5, top 10,
I'm saying I never do it like that. I'm not going to do currently. Player of the week, Anthony Davis, the best player in the world. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm never going to do it like that.
You can't objectively look at players and say this player is better than this guy right now. He is playing better than this player right now.
You can play better. You can play better and not be better. So, two different things. Donovan Mitchell is playing better than LeBron James. I'm not going to say he's better than him at basketball.
So if Donovan Mitchell has an overall better season than LeBron James, you still will not say.
JD, would you rather go to a? Would you rather go
for the same reason Steph Curry when he was going through the slump? When Steph Curry was going through the slump, I still didn't have Steph Curry out of my top 10 because it's Stephen Curry, and I'm not that reactionary.
You could not objectively say, if this was the end of the season today, that Donovan Mitchell was a better player than LeBron James this season. You couldn't say that?
I can say he had a better season than LeBron.
He was a better player than LeBron then.
I'm not going to say that.
But he was.
Y'all some politicians
I'm not going
for real.
to say that. You can have a better season. You can have a better season and not be a better player.
You can have a better season and not be an overall better player in the grand scheme of things. But in that season, you can be the better player. Because of what you did that season, because you are what you most recently did, your most recent accomplishment, your last season, that is now where you're at. So you cannot say
you sound like Showtime,
you can't take their entire 20-year career or whatever.
I'm not
I don't know if I agree with you on this one, brother.
Was Jason Tatum? Yo, Jay.
All I'm saying
was Jason
is
Tatum the
Donovan
best small
Mitchell
forward last year?
Jason Tatum, best small forward last year? I mean...
Yes, he was.
Probably.
I can't really remember last year. I'm not going to lie, but probably.
He was.
I wouldn't be mad if you said it.
Last year. I remember last year, JD. He was.
He probably was.
I don't agree.
Yeah,
not including stats or any other weird things. I honestly feel like Steph is probably the player of the past decade very easily.
I would still have to go with Brown, but I mean, I'm not mad at that argument. I'm not mad at the argument at all.
What does that mean?
Like what as a basketball player? Like Steph is really ridiculous, and we just undermine.
But he's not.
He's not the player of the decade.
He's not LeBron. He's not LeBron.
Not the player of the decade.
For me, he's
saying,
but it's LeBron, and then it's.
I'm just saying, if somebody made that argument, I would listen. I still have Bron, of course.
What could the
but
argument
man,
be?
Steph is going crazy. For
I think he was on the team of the decade.
Almost.
I think the Warriors were like the team of the decade for sure.
It's really crazy
Dynasty of the decade.
I don't wait. What's the argument against with LeBron and Steph?
LeBron's LeBron. Like,
Yeah,
I don't.
not you.
mean,
Bobby, and that super
What's the
chat is
argument?
what I'm talking about.
You see that, JD? You see that?
It's like I don't know how you
Hold on,
can't
wait,
Mars,
wait.
defend
because
it.
Mars, you just did that with Kawhi. Now you won't do it with LeBron and D. Mitch.
Kawhi, the whole problem I said with Kawhi is he's not playing. If LeBron wasn't playing, fine, I wouldn't rank him, but he's playing. And I'm also saying
Mars,
Donovan
no,
Mitchell
Mars,
is
I
a
want to
guy who I
lose.
didn't have in my
Mars, I
top
want to.
15. And now you're expecting me to
Mars.
jump him into the top 10 over LeBron, who I had in my top 5 last year. You don't jump that many spots in 20 games. That doesn't happen. Like, they're
I want to
completely
know why
different
LeBron
scenarios.
takes on. I want to know why LeBron beats Steph Curry for the last 10 years.
So
Can we do a
when
ring
you say
count?
last 10 years, you mean 2012 to now?
Yeah, 2012 to 2022.
Yeah, but 2012 to
Not
now, bro, it's
2010 to
Bron.
2020.
LeBron was the best player in the world in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2020.
Nope, not no more.
All right,
Kawhi
we're
was.
just chatting. We're just chatting.
He
All right, we're
was.
just chatting.
Okay, who was
I
better
don't-
than
no,
him
no,
in
no.
those years?
Listen. Steph has one of those.
That's
Steph
facts.
has 2 of those years.
No, he doesn't.
I think Steph was the
And
best
then
player in the world
Giannis
in
has a, and then
2019
Giannis has a
and
couple of
2021.
those years. Giannis also. I'm not going off of the narrative just because
What
LeBron
years?
is like.
Yeah, what
no,
years?
no,
What years?
no.
What years
no.
did I say
I
that
think
you won?
2021 for sure. Giannis was the best player in 2021.
I never even said 2021 for LeBron, so that's fine. You can say that.
No,
I'm
you
saying,
just
y'all know,
started.
we're saying for the
you
decade.
just
We're
started
saying, like,
Yeah, I
the
said
entire
2012 to
decade in that year.
2018, LeBron James was the best.
Mars,
Does anyone
repeat the,
disagree with that?
I don't
Mars,
disagree with that at all.
repeat the numbers
I don't
again,
disagree with
because
that at all.
out of 10 years, we're gonna name how many times LeBron
2012, LeBron was the best. 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2020.
Mhm.
Those are the years I said
So
LeBron
out
was
of
the
the
best.
out of the 10 years, he was best player in the world for 8 of those years. Even if you give a couple to other guys, let's say 2, that's still 6 out of 10 years he was the best. Went to how many finals he did? It was 2012, 2013, 2014,
He
2015,
went to
2016,
10 straight.
2017.
Every year he was the best. He went to
2018.
the finals every
Yeah,
single year.
2020. So he was in the finals for 8
agree
years.
that.
It's like I
think
don't.
to use, like, and I think it's hard to use
I'm
MVPs
not-
to
I'm
like
not gonna do
justify
this.
somebody being the best because Jokic won MVP last year. He damn sure not the best.
I'm not going to do this here, but Mars, I would love to have a face-off with you, and it doesn't have to be on any type of anything. It could be on an upcoming show. It can't be Sunday because I have a game. But sometime next week, we can literally have a 1v1 on you saying that LeBron was the best all of those goddamn years. That's a goddamn lie for no reason. And I don't know why you would just sit here and just say that. And you spew things like these for no reason at all.
I'm struggling to find the years where
He's
LeBron
not
was-
lying though.
So Steph's
Not lying,
unanimous MVP year. Are you those
LeBron was
2
better.
years?
I guess I have to go back to
Brown
the thing
was
I was
better
saying.
based off of
I guess
what?
I have to
Dominated
go
the
back
decade,
to
though,
what I
Shaq.
was
He's
saying.
dominated more years though.
You can
Like,
have a
there's more
better
years you can say
season
that
and
he was
not be
the
a
best
better
compared
player
to
than
Steph
someone.
Curry.
Steph in the
You
regular
said- you
season.
said what?
Steph in the regular season was the best player in 2016. The playoffs happened. He got hurt. LeBron James was easily the best player in the playoffs. So then when you combine both of them together, the regular season and the playoffs, plus the fact that I'm not going to say that LeBron James, because he had a worse regular season, is a worse player than Stephen Curry, I'm comfortable in
I
saying
know you
LeBron
don't do a
James was
lot
the
of
best.
things. You don't do
Yes.
a lot of
I'm
things.
going to say that LeBron James was
you
the
got a
best
lot
player
of
in the
things
world
that
that year.
cancel out. I can't do this because it's Mars rules, and then you come into the arena and say I'm only going to play by Mars rules. But Dub plays by everybody else's rules. I do too.
I
It's
play by
better
my
that way.
rules because I'm not going to go based on what you believe because that's not what I believe. So why would I play by what you believe? That would be dumb. That's like me
Which
going
is
to
fair.
another country, and if their religion is Islam, I have to become a Muslim. No, I don't have to.
No,
play by
no, it's
your
not
rules.
because I'm not.
I don't
if we're
have to play
debating
by what
reli-
you believe. I don't have
If we are debating sports, Mars, if we're debating sports, then why even come up here if you're only going to believe what you? It reminds me of Dale. I can be
will
convinced
say-
of things.
I can be
Well,
But you're
convinced
saying
of things.
emphatically-
I can be convinced of things, but I
don't.
don't have to make
I
my
can be
points
convinced.
for your perspective. I make the points from
You,
how
you
I
don't.
see
But I'm
them,
saying if I
and I don't have to.
so
play
if
by
I
how
made
you
better
see
so
things
if I
to make
made
these
better
points.
points than you, Mars, are you telling me I'm not going to believe it because I don't believe that? That's the point that I'm making.
If you make
I don't-
if you make better points than me, or you said something that I hadn't considered and I have to think about it, I can change my perspective. That's happened many
Okay.
times.
That's all I was asking.
I just think LeBron James is the best player
Do
in
you
the world.
accept that 1v1 of proving that LeBron was not the best player of the decade? Although I do believe it, but
Don't do that,
I feel like
Shaq.
it can be argued.
Don't do that, Shaq.
I think it would make more sense if you wanted to argue
No,
the
Mars, you're
second
the
half
guy.
of the decade. If you wanted to argue the second
No,
half
you're
of the
the
decade,
guy.
then it would be easier. For you.
I'm gonna argue the second half of the decade while I'm arguing the totality of it. You're the guy. I want the guy. You're the guy. I love everybody said you're the guy.
I'll be fine arguing the last 10 years who's been the better player. I don't mind.
That's not good for you, Shaq.
Whew.
We'll see. I know it's not good for you.
Leaf Diggy sent a super chat.
There's a lot of heat.
What
A lot of heat in here right now.
Leaf Diggy
No, I
with the
just-
super chat.
I
My
don't have
bad.
to send Fluent any links. Fluent's probably having a nice day with the sun.
Come on.
He's
on,
probably
bro.
out enjoying himself with his family.
J-Rob knows damn
Come
well
on,
what
guys.
happens on Gridiron. So
Come
don't
on,
let this
guys.
don't let this fool you. Don't let this
Come
fool
on,
you.
guys. Yeah, let's not go here, guys. Come on.
Don't make me call Dell. Don't make me call Dell so you can start shitting yourself again. You know what? Let me
Oh,
do
Lord.
it right now.
Come on, guys. Let's not do this too
We could
much.
go tit for
Are
tat.
you talking to J Rob?
I'm talking to you. So we could go
I
tit
just
for
seen
tat.
Ron.
We can have a show.
I just seen
we
Dale
can
have a
a
close
show.
battle
We
with
can have a
Ron.
show. We can have a show with
That
all
wasn't
the.
that wasn't a
we
close
can have
battle,
a show.
Shaq.
We can have a show with.
I
all
know.
the-
I'm being biased. Let's talk about the word today. Bias. I'm
We can
being
have a show.
biased.
We can
I
have
just
a show
seen
with
Dale
all
have
the
a close
rivalries.
battle with Ron, and you think
Shaq, cut it out.
that
Cut it out.
I'm not afraid of biased people. I'm not.
Okay, that bet. We'll have a show with Mars and Ticket, me and you, and Fluent and fucking Dell, and we could just have a rivalry players' choice show so that we could really see what the fuck is gonna go
I'm trying
down.
to tell y'all to stop fucking with Fluent. Fluent got shit for y'all. Y'all better leave Fluent alone. I'll be trying to save y'all. Leave Fluent
Oh,
alone.
I've been arguing
No,
with this man
Dub,
for a
leave
year.
Fluent.
Well, I've been arguing with this man for a year, bro. This guy is easy.
But find somebody else to pick on, Dub. Pick on somebody on your own side. 'Cause that's not the way to go.
Dub reminds me of those little guys on IG see Kim Kardashian's page and be like, "Yo, she's easy. I can get her." No, Fluent is smacking you around. You're delusional. You cannot.
Oh my
It's
God.
very far the gap between you and
Shaq,
Fluent.
Shaq, that is nasty as fuck.
Oh, my God.
I think Shaq, that is
Kim
the nastiest
Kardashian's
I've heard.
easy. I can get her. It's easy.
Fluent is the
Yo,
nasty.
what?
Everybody's
Fluent-
been with her. I can get her too.
You're not
Fluent
Pete
is the
Davidson, fam.
nastiest. Fluent is the nastiest person, most easy. So I don't even
Yo,
know.
what I'm
do
saying,
that.
I'm saying
Don't do
that.
that.
It's
Go,
Don't do that.
go
It's
DM,
no- it's no
Hey,
doubt.
go
Rob,
DM
I
Kim.
promise.
It's
I
no
promise.
knock to you, Dub.
I ain't
Dub,
gonna
it's
say
no
I'm
knock
Go
to
no,
you.
DM
you know,
Kim.
I'm on gridiron with you. I'm on gridiron you every week. I know, like Fluent, but
You-
I'm not gonna
you know.
ever sleep on
So-
Fluent.
so
though.
why
I'm
you
never
keeping your
sleeping on
mouth
Fluent,
shut?
though.
Why you keeping your
I'm
mouth
not
shut,
sleeping.
acting
I
like
will
this?
never sleep on
Acting like
Fluent.
this man,
Hold on,
acting
hold on,
like
Dub.
this man
Let's
ain't
not
that
act
ain't
like
ass
Dub.
like
Let's
that.
not act like I've already.
Dub, I'm just
already
kidding.
out loud
Relax.
said like I'm a young guy, but I'm an old head too. I see both sides. I'm like Switzerland, bro. I see both ends of the. You feel me? So
Listen,
All
I
right,
just
J
don't-
Rob, then who you
can't-
got?
I could pull up the fandom of Gridiron.
I mean, when
and then
they had a debate, you asked who I picked for the debate, and I picked Fluent. You know, y'all asked, so it
So a
depends on the
rematch,
topic.
who you picking? Depends on the topic. Dub, in no world, you're right. Fluent's not dumb enough to pick a random topic, and that's what I'm also going off of.
Oh,
in no
man.
world do I ever see you out debating Fluent or Chill.
I just did
Or
it. What
Ticket.
the fuck are you talking about, Shaq? I just did it to chill the other night about Kobe Bryant. Fluent, I've cooked him plenty
I
of
was
times
watching.
on. I've cooked him plenty of times on Gridiron. So this is why I say you're preaching these dumbass narratives that don't make sense because all of these already
I'm
happened.
just kidding.
Now fuck you.
I'm just
You're
kidding.
You're spreading false narratives.
Dub, it's no knock to you, Dub. Like Dub, you nasty. I'm just bigging up Fluent. Like that's no knock to you at all. You know, no knock.
Wait, whoa,
Nah,
whoa.
I
it is a
love
knock.
you.
What is
It is
this?
a knock. It is a knock when you're having somebody as terrible as Fluent saying he's better
I don't
than me.
think that's
He is
the
go-
problem.
Fluent's
The
not.
man
See, that's
said-
the
Fluent is
thing.
that
Fluent is
terrible.
not terrible, bro.
You
But I
underrated.
do think it's hard when you don't. If
See
you
this,
don't disagree
JD.
with a guy's
I mean, what is
opinion,
this?
It's hard to call him
I
terrible.
don't know. I think
bro.
we're supposed to just talk about Luka for
That's
3
not
hours
fair.
straight.
Nah, he is terrible.
Dub, I can
Fluent's not
name
terrible,
everybody
bro.
on Player's Choice that you would lose to in a debate. If
Look at
you
this one,
want me to, I
JD.
can
They
do
don't
you
want
a
that, though,
solid.
JD.
Shaq, I could name a lot of people you would lose to as well.
Name them.
I got JD over you, no cap. It's like nah.
I'm
It's
not
like
gonna lie,
nah.
Shaq. I don't have me over you.
It's like nah.
Dub, I'm only trying to make you stronger. What
When
I'm
he
trying to
comes
say
with
is
the
Fluent
craziest-
is that's not a good matchup.
The ultimate mid off. That's out of pocket. DJ.
Ultimate middle.
I
That's
think
out of pocket.
I'll get rated. I think rated R will do you in. I think Bama could do you
That's a
in. I
lie.
think
That's a
J-Rob could.
goddamn lie, bro.
Yo,
That's a
rated R is
goddamn lie.
nice. Rated, you sleeping on rated R, bro?
Rated R
when
is
he's not,
entertainment value,
when
bro.
he's not, when
Rated
he's
R
not,
is entertainment
when he's
value,
not,
bro.
when he's not in his little like bias mode. He be
Isn't that the guy who said Magic
He's
Johnson was
always
better
in
than
his
LeBron?
bias mode. He's
Oh,
always in his bias mode, bro. Don't
Yeah.
act like, come on, bro. This is when you be. I understand you like your young generation shit, but also be real. If you're gonna talk about Rated R would beat Shaq, when Rated R more than anybody
Shaq,
we know.
Shaq does this
Come on,
too.
bro.
He been doing this whole show.
And Rated
I
R
lie
don't
to
even
you
pronounce
not.
nobody's name right. You don't even know who he be talking about half the time. Don't do that. Don't
Bobby,
do that.
Rated R texted me.
What's up, JD?
Bobby and I would
Not
beat
rated.
anyone that watches Players' Choice 2v2 on the basketball
Can we
court.
talk about this guy? Can we talk about this guy?
I've been trying to tell you this, okay, for a while. And I know the casuals out there they're not going to understand. But listen, if LeBron James couldn't dribble, was 5'6", grew up in Wyoming, and had a State Farm insurance job, we just wouldn't be having him in the GOAT conversation. It's just that simple. Listen, fellas.
Yo,
No,
he
I'm
got
not gonna lie.
200,000 views and like 50,000 likes, and he said cough cough Players Choice on the comments. Mars wants this guy's head on a spike, and it's gonna happen on Friday on Open Gym at 5 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to see a dead body, Mars said, "Hey, can some idiot in management find me this guy and get him on a show?" I was the idiot, and it's gonna happen this Friday on Open Gym, and I will be tuned in. I cannot wait. This guy is gonna be famous on TikTok after Dub get done editing those clips.
Bro, look at this.
favor of his homie.
Mars,
No, why
two
you
days ago,
so
2 days
nasty,
ago, 2 days ago,
bro?
Mars commented on that post. Mars said, "You talk about us a lot." This guy responds, said, "Look at the comments, man. You guys are a meme." So if I'm just gonna scroll through his TikTok a little bit here.
Fuck him up in the clips.
What's his
Mars,
name?
this
Do him
is
like
Okay,
he did
so-
against A-Rob, dog.
Why
So
y'all
it is.
do this?
It's
his
rare
name
that
on
anything
TikTok?
clears. It's rare that anything clears a few hundred views, let alone 1,000. Barely scratches 1,000. Can't even smell it. And then, of course, when you mention Players' Choice, this is the cachet. This is the cachet of Players' Choice. 217,000, and he pins it. So thank you for the free promo.
Y'all made him famous.
I
Listen,
love being
I
a meme.
actually-
Being a meme feels fucking good, baby. Feels good being on top of that mountain.
I thought it was creative, but what Mars is gonna do to him on Friday is not gonna be funny.
The video was funny as fuck.
What's this guy's name though?
Woody55_.
Woody55_.
Leaf Diggy with
He
Super
should
Chat.
be nervous.
My bad, Dub. Got your messages. I'll be on Open OC. Open Gym is what he meant. Friday. Is it fair to say Luka and Joker is one in the same, just different positions?
No, but Jokic is better. But no, they're not the same.
Loaded. Luka is clearly over KD. Men's corner. KD is averaging 36-4 this year off 55.3% shooting off an Achilles tear.
Eat your
forget
food,
that.
Mars. Make sure you eat your food, all right?
Great.
Better eat, bro.
Grande Jones. Shaq back arguing with Dub. This is vintage PC.
I love you, Dub.
Hey, yo, Mars, you better not come up here and lose to Stuart Little, bro. Like, don't come up here and get smoked by this boy, man.
I'll try.
Oh, Lord. have mercy.
Gabe sent to Super Chat.
Mars
Said
has
Shaq.
been up and down that page for him to call him out. Mars
That's-
knows the angles he's about to pursue.
Mars gonna
War
fry him,
machine.
though. That's gonna be a smoke session.
Gabe with the Super Chat. Shaq, you need to go back on a hiatus after saying that. Steph can't touch LeBron for the entire decade. Well, we'll
For
see
the
next
first
Wednesday.
time, I agree with Gabe.
Yeah, I don't think Gabe won.
I thought we could have had some fun.
I never
Keenan,
thought I'd see the day.
trying to argue anybody but Braun for the best player from 2012 to 2020 is nasty work. He proved every single playoffs that he was the best player. Can't wait to see it happen.
Shaq, don't do that. Don't do that one. Like,
Dub,
give yourself
unlike
a
you, I
fighting
may
chance.
heed advice and just bow out. But no, I don't think it's just that clear cut. I really don't.
I would love to hear it. It would be a good debate or just fun to listen to, regardless.
Steph
Players
being, better for, Steph being better for the decade of the player you think is better than Michael Jordan at his peak is crazy, but okay.
Let's talk about Ja Morant.
I have rebuttals for all of this.
Ja Morant will receive a new signature shoe deal with Nike, according to Shams. This news comes shortly after Nike announced they've ended their relationship with Kyrie Irving.
Get your money, little brother. Get your money, little brother.
Shaq, you wanted to talk about this.
It's nasty. It's really nasty. It's nasty.
What do you think? You think Josh should turn it down and go with Adidas or something? Or?
Not about turning it down. It's just like when I was in the shadows for these past few months, and I just see all the cancellations of everybody. Most recently Balenciaga and now Kyrie. I'm not about to whip up any type of what he said, this, and that. But Ja wasn't ready for it before Kyrie. Now all of a sudden you guys get rid of Kyrie and now Ja he gets his own shoe. It's just weird, man.
Shit, they got to have somebody to take Kyrie place though. I mean, who's more exciting than Ja?
Those executives up there in the front office say dumb shit 24/7. It's just they don't have a camera in their face. Then we want to penalize Kyrie for this and that or whoever for whatever, and everybody should get canceled. But the moment we start looking at you guys' internet history, everybody in the chat, everybody up here on this page, it starts to get a little murky. Let's start scrolling down on those Twitter feeds, and we all of a sudden hold them at a different level because they influence people. All right.
Stay off my
I mean, cancel culture is dangerous. It's real dangerous.
Mm-hmm. It says I'm not a mess up, and when you do, kill yourself. That's all that's being preached. The moment you mess up, your life is over. I mean, but it's just the weird stuff that I see. But
no, cancel culture is toxic.
I used to have political aspirations, and then cancel culture came around. I said, "Well, that's done."
My degree.
You looked ahead, and you just saw the writing on the wall. You're like, "Well,
I don't work in politics at all."
Man, that shit's over.
Yeah, I'm good on it.
That's all right. We want you at Players' Choice anyway. We don't want you up there with the nasty politicians, Bob. It gets nasty enough here.
We got some politicians right next to me. What's up, Dub?
True. I actually have a different character, bro. It's really crazy. Like outside of this, I'm actually a chill guy.
Dub, you don't need to convince us, bro. You're good up here. You're good up here.
No.
Gabe's crazy. But Dub, get your boy.
Gabe is the future, bro. What we doing? The future is now, old man. I love that saying.
That is really funny. Is that you and Mars going up against Chill and Fluent? Because that's hilarious.
The future is now, old man is elite.
It is.
Shaq, are y'all gonna put that together? Y'all gonna put the 2v2 together? Mars and Dub versus Chill and Fluent?
I would love that.
Honestly don't think Mars wants that.
I would pay money to watch that, bro.
That'd be a good matchup, though.
Yeah.
What if you switch the teams like Mars and Fluent versus Dub and Chill?
I don't think Mars can overtake Chill as easy as he thinks, and we know what's happening with Fluent and Dub.
I really think what y'all should do is have a little bag with some topics. Just really see who's the best. Put them topics out of a bag, and then they just gotta go.
I may need voters, bro.
But then what if you guys both just agree on the topic? Then what happens?
You just grab the next piece of paper.
Make sure the topics is relevant. As long as the topics is relevant to the obvious parties, I mean, I don't think y'all really agree. We know what y'all don't like and what y'all do like.
Gotta have four.
Not talking about it.
Gotta have 4 judges though. Have 4 judges, and then the chat can break the tie or something.
Word.
I don't want the chat. I do not.
If there's a tie,
that's a smart way of doing it.
I do not want the chat. I do not want
3 judges, just like all the food shows.
I'm always gonna lose.
So the Dubonairs ain't gonna hold you down.
They're not loyal. They're not loyal,
bro. Trust me, bro.
The Dubonairs not right.
I've learned from the what's it called?
Black Friday.
The Players Court, the Black Friday, bro. Is I would have to say my arguments have to be flawless in order for me to win a debate, and it's that shit hard, bro. For it to be flawless, the Hakeem debate I had, I don't know how I didn't win that. The 2000s one, I still don't know how I didn't win that with the chat. So it's in order for me to win, I would have to have a flawless argument.
I'm so disappointed in you right now, Dub.
Nah, the chat. Don't blame me. Blame the chat.
I never thought you would plead the fifth this hard right now.
Man, I need voters because I don't want people I don't want someone to have bragging rights over a biased chat. That's
because of a chat.
Yes, and
But
that's
you got
what
That's
it
how
is.
that's how
That's
Mars
what-
beat
and-
but
Tibbs.
you got three
and-
judges too. You trying to sway
if I have
other
the judges,
though.
if I have the 3 judges, that's fine. If I have the judges, that's fine. But when I'm sitting here, and the thing that pissed me off is not the fact that I lost; it's the fact that I lost, and now I have to hear all this fucking bullshit, all these bragging shit, and that's
Look,
the
I
shit that
don't think
annoys
That
me.
come with it though.
anybody would
That's
talk
what
about
come
it.
with it.
I don't think anybody
Nah,
would still talk about it if you wouldn't keep jumping on the panel, cussing him out, and doing
And
all
Dub,
that.
imagine
bro. Like,
imagine how you would be
That's
acting
fun,
right now
though.
if you would have won.
That's
If you would have beat Fluent, how would you have acted, Dub? Come on, bro.
I actually, bro, is like I don't do that. I don't. Put
Dub's
in
about to
those-
lie.
Dub, I already know. Dub, I
No.
already know
I
what
may
I
do it.
Dub,
I may do it
you
for like.
would be on gridiron like Fluent. You know what I did to you on Black Friday. You be using that shit. You will be using that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, J Rob. I'm not gonna hold you like that. I just don't do that. I really don't. I would have gone on him for like a week, and then after that week, I would have.
Bro, you gotta believe that you could beat him with the chat, bro. You can't. We couldn't have the chat. Out
I
of it,
believe
though.
I
The
could.
reason
I
why
could
we
believe.
lit.
I could believe I can beat him, but the chat. I don't know. I'm just not in the chat's grace. Fuck it though.
You got 5
Do
judges.
you want a
though, bro.
rematch against?
There were-
Do you want a rematch?
There were
If it's
2,000
5
people in there.
judges, you
that,
only
Dub.
gotta
There
get
were
3 to vote
2,000
for you,
people
bro.
in there, bro.
Yeah, they don't
There
like
was
to do that.
there was 1,000 votes for those.
That the people
you
that
got 1,000
didn't
people
know you.
against you.
For people that didn't know you, though, for real, though, that's people that did not know you. Yo, Dub, you
Nah,
gotta
a lot
give
of
yourself a
them,
little bit more faith, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you kind of just beat
I got
yourself
faith.
before you-
I got faith in myself. I don't got
5
faith in the
judges,
chat.
bro. If it's 5 judges, you only
I
gotta
would-
get 3 to rock with you.
If it's
3.
5 judges, I could do the judges. Hell yeah. The chat, fuck no, I'm not doing no chat.
All right, greatest with the super chat. Everyone name their heights and positions they played.
I've never held a basketball, so yeah, sorry.
6'3", left bench.
You muted, Bobby.
my bad. I'm 6'2". I played center position.
6'2".
Bobby's almost 7 foot tall.
I'm 6'3". I played small forward.
God, I would bully you.
In high
Bob,
school.
I'm like 6'2".
You said what?
6'2", swinger. Pause. No,
Hey,
maybe not
yo.
pause.
Wait.
Nah,
What?
Shaq,
Six-
not
swinger.
Wait.
Swinger.
Did you
6'2"
say
swingers, man.
Dub? I'm a 6'2" swinger. That's what you just said.
Yeah, and then he raised his eyebrows like this.
They
Yeah,
raised the
because
eyebrow.
that's like you. That's like you giving me an application. Like,
Look.
yo, like this is what I'm about. Now you're waiting for my response, and I don't know if I'm gonna swipe left or swipe right. What else do you
Yo,
have? in your
no,
bag?
what are you?
Nah, but like, but for real,
really
to
considering
answer that question though, like for real, I'm making like everybody in the chat. I'm making y'all put your boots up. Like, I'm for sure making you go home crying.
Not
JD
me.
just played me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Bob's really
fucking
good at
Bob up.
basketball.
SSG Gabe, I'm gonna go celebrate. I got Bobby agreeing with me. Leaf Diggy, brother McKissick, good seeing. I think you a hell of an athlete. Seeing the highlights, but don't ever speak Steph name again in any top player case he's not.
I'm
Chill,
sorry,
chill.
brother Leaf Diggy.
Gabe, the future is still now, old man. Know the ledge. LaBum the fraud, faking an injury to sit out tonight versus Raptors.
Crazy because I'm dead going to that game tonight because I thought Brown was playing.
Back to
Front
back, man.
runner, front runner. I told y'all, front runner.
Go, they'll still win. Fred VanVleet's having issues.
Oh yeah, that
That
could
dog
happen.
is going crazy on that.
We're going to be all right. Lonnie Walker about to have 35.
I thought you live in
Not
Toronto.
we, but you know what I mean? Braun, I fuck with Braun, so, you know, his team.
You're wild.
That's my dog, bro. I ain't even going front on it, though. That's my
It must
guy.
be so.
That's my
In
guy.
Toronto, it's okay for you to be cheering for the other team in Toronto.
Bro, Canadians are like some of the most laid back people, so, I mean,
Yeah, you lucky.
they ain't finna argue with me about it, you know?
I go to Philly, bro, and I'll be worried sometimes if I got
Yeah,
cheer for
Philly's
somebody
different.
else. Yeah.
Cam Cobain, if y'all could choose on which mainstream sports analysis you want to debate, who would it be? Skipping Shannon.
Endless. Endless.
I
Stephen
want JJ Redick badly. Pause. No.
You want who? JJ Redick?
JJ Redick.
Mars?
I don't know. Not many of them know basketball.
Yo, you know who I can't stand? Mad Dog. When he's on ESPN.
That's the guy who said Bob Cousy's top 5, right?
That's-
Yeah, I
don't
can't
even
rock
know who
with
that
him.
is.
Mad Dog or Emmanuel Acho. They could both see me.
Don't know who
Emmanuel
either of them are.
Acho,
I
yes.
don't know who
Wildin',
that is.
bro.
Yeah, I don't know who that
Emmanuel
I
Acho's
do not
wild.
watch sports shows at all.
Bro,
And
you
I
probably
know
seen
the
him.
main ones. That's
I
what
know who Skip and Shannon are.
I
Steve
know
Nason.
I
Skip,
rock with
Shannon,
Shannon. That's
Stephen A,
I would never.
Nick Wright,
You know.
Chris
I know who that is.
Broussard.
I only
think I
watch
know
for
who Chris
Malika.
Broussard
Like I
is.
only watch for Malika. And
I
that's
want to debate. Nick Wright about Kareem.
Nick
Man, you
Wright
be
is the
picking some
king
bad
of accolades.
matchups. Doug, you
Kareem,
just
I'm
don't
gonna
give
lie, Nick
yourself
Wright
a
is a real
chance.
historian, bro. Don't sleep on Nick Wright. He knows his
Yeah,
shit.
he
Do
says
it.
some.
So
he
it's
says
Chill
some.
Town. So just
he's-
imagine that.
He says some
Like,
bullshit
bro, you
Doug
better
about.
come
versus
with your
Chill.
dates, bro. You better bring your dates.
He says some bullshit about
True,
MJ,
you ain't lying,
Kareem being
Taylor.
better
What's
than MJ, which
crazy.
doesn't make sense.
And it wasn't his reason in like college and stuff.
Yeah, college MVPs and then championship accolades.
Yeah,
Like-
he's an accolade merchant unless it's LeBron versus MJ. Then it's
Exactly.
longevity.
And that's exactly how you just beat him because he's just
Doug-
a hypocrite.
Is that your dog going nuts on that squeaky toy?
No,
No,
it's not
this
me.
is my dog. She's
Oh
wilding
my
right now. She's
God,
actually
bro.
blowing me.
I thought
you
that
relax?
dog was supposed to be in the vet.
She just got dropped back
Yo,
off.
it's a lot going on today. That's why I have to keep jumping off. Like my
Right,
kids are
enough.
trying to kill me right now.
She literally,
this
she
is
just
players'
walked
choice.
in the crib maybe a little while ago, bro.
Oh, okay.
Annoying. Jesus Christ.
Joke Ashley with the super chat. Does firing Glenn Rivers save the Sixers season? I've been watching since Pascal's
Glenn
choice.
Rivers.
It's nice to see the OGs on the show.
It's been a minute
Pascal's
since I heard
choice.
someone call Doc Rivers Glenn Rivers.
I didn't even know that was his real.
That's-
his
Bro, I didn't
name,
either. I
sir.
thought he was
ain't gonna lie.
Well, does it?
I don't think so.
I mean, it depends who they replace him with. I feel like if they did get rid of Glenn Rivers, they're gonna end up bringing in Mike D'Antoni, and I don't think that's gonna work. But I think that's what they're gonna end up doing.
Bro,
So-
Joel can't play for Mike D'Antoni. You got to be a 6'3" center to play for Mike D'Antoni nowadays. Like,
I mean, yeah, but you got Daryl Morey there, and you got James Harden, and you got PJ Tucker. That seems
just
like
Houston all over again?
It seems like it's calling for Mike D'Antoni the moment they want
Joel
to get rid of
Embiid's
Doc Rivers.
dribbling up the court, pulling
Is
from
Doc
through.
Rivers really a doctor?
No, he's a Glenn.
hey, but is he the
Doc
problem?
is a funny human being.
Is he the problem in Philly though? Like, what's the problem over there? Is it Doc or what?
I wouldn't
Or
say
is it
he's
Sam?
the problem. I think he's a problem in terms of the fact that he's of any team that's meant to be contending. I think he's probably the worst coach. But I think they have. I'm not a huge fan of the James Harden and Joel Embiid fit. Also, health concerns, and the fact that Joel Embiid just doesn't seem to want to get better as a playmaker, which doesn't seem to help. Those are like my biggest issues.
Moving on. Adidas is signing Hansel Emmanuel to an NIL deal. Did you guys see that?
Fire.
Who's that?
Hansel Emmanuel's the one-arm basketball player.
Yeah, that's
Dude
what's
is
up.
nice.
He goes to Northwestern State.
What's an NIL though?
That's what
you-
the college athletes.
Name, image, likeness. It's like
It's like
You
their
could get
sponsorship
paid.
deals.
Now you
Oh.
can get
paid
paid.
off your likeness. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
All right, let's talk
Shout out
about
to my dog, Dion.
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. These are their last 7 games. Jaylen Brown, 30.1 points per game, 7.6 rebounds, 4.3 assists on 54% from the field. Jason Tatum, 32.1 points per game, 10 rebounds a game, 3.1 assists on 49% from the field.
The Boston Celtics
Best
are gonna
duo
win
in the
this.
league.
Somebody said this like an hour ago. Jaylen Brown was the best second
Shaq.
option in the NBA.
Shaq, I
Jaylen
love
Brown's one better than
I
LeBron
love
James.
that you put that out there, but I'm gonna one up you. The Boston Celtics are gonna win the chip this year. I don't see any other team beating them, honestly.
I agree.
I think Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum is taking a step in the right direction, maturing as basketball players, and adding Malcolm Brogdon really helped them out a lot. And that was the missing piece of the puzzle, man. They're gonna win this year.
Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday. You don't think they
Mid?
don't got a shot?
Middleton,
Bro.
shout out to Lowe, Hell no.
Bro,
Chris Middleton
you,
go crazy. The only
you
thing,
are
You guys
tripping.
so disrespectful.
You are
the
tripping.
only reason,
He's
like
bugging, JD.
before the season, I definitely had the Celtics. I still think I got the Celtics, but the only reason that changed, the only thing that changed my mind from then to now is Danilo going out. Like I thought when Danilo went out, I was like damn, they needed him, but I still think that they could pull it off. Like that Malcolm Brogdon pickup was like that was the craziest pickup of the all season, if you ask me.
I've been told you guys they should have
That
traded
wasn't the
Middleton
craziest
at
pickup of the
that
all
first
season.
championship.
I
wasn't
gave
the-
you that
that was-
idea.
that wasn't
I
the
gave you that
craziest-
idea, Shaq.
That wasn't the craziest acquirement of the year.
I don't
bro.
remember, but
think
I'll give it to you, Dub. That's fine. You probably did it.
Donovan
You probably
Mitchell-
did.
What was it, J-Rock?
Stat.
Donovan. Now you're right. My bad.
Donovan
You're
Mitchell
right.
to Cleveland was a bigger acquisition.
Well, I mean, the only reason, I think Donovan might be a bigger acquisition, but as far as importance to winning the championship, like that, Bogdanovich,
I get what you're saying.
Malcolm, you know what I'm saying? Malcolm puts
Mhm.
them over, is whereas
They put him over the hump.
yeah, now Donovan Mitchell makes them a contender, but it don't put them over the hump.
I think Cleveland gonna make a splash in that playoffs this year.
I got Cleveland going, but it's good.
Everybody
because they're a
clown me
hard
for
out.
rocking with Cleveland. I'm telling you, I believe in believing, man. They got some
They
guys.
look nice in a 7-game series. They're pretty unpredictable.
That's why I feel about it. It's the unpredictability factor. Like you just don't know. Like I can see them upsetting somebody.
They got enough
Like the
firepower
Heat?
to compete with anybody, though.
I think they're better than the Heat.
For
I
sure,
think they'll
better than
go.
the Heat.
I think they're better than the Heat. So I'm not worried about the Heat. I don't think that's an upset.
Wait, so is Donovan Mitchell a better player than Jimmy Butler right now?
Yes.
No,
Even though Jimmy's
Yes.
been injured?
I don't think so.
Yes.
But
If
the
we're
team
going
is
by the
better.
criteria of right now, then yeah, I mean by far.
Wait, so who does Cleveland have that makes them so much better than Jimmy and Bam?
They got Jared and Evan. Then they got Kevin Love coming off the bench. They got
I
Karis
think
LeVert.
Evan Mobley is a better
Darius
product overall.
Garland.
I'd rather have Evan Mobley.
Can we
than
give
Bam
Kevin Love
Adebayo.
his flowers? Mars,
Kevin,
can you say a
yes.
few good things about Kevin
Yes.
Love?
Yeah, Kevin Love deserves his flowers for grinding that out.
What is that to say about Kevin Love? He
Like,
got disrespected because he was a LeBron James teammate, so he got scrutinized for something he didn't deserve. But he's not. He's nothing that anyone who understood basketball ever. He's not. He hasn't changed. It's not like he's improved. He's just what he was 4 years ago, but he was getting hate for being this 4 years ago. He's doing it now, and all of a sudden, Kevin Love is some key contributor and he's a great player. The only difference is he's now not in the spotlight of a LeBron James team. The exact same. He's even on the same contract. Nothing's changed.
You know what it is, Morris, is that now they had LeBron, so they were better, but now they have a better all-around team. It's the team dynamic to Cleveland has changed now. They got 6 goers over there, so it's a little different now.
I agree with that.
I'm rocking with the Cavaliers, man.
Since you guys are all up here, I would love for you guys to, on the record, tell me where you think Cleveland, their ceiling is for this season, because I cannot wait to rub it in your face when they do not make it out of the first round.
Second
Okay,
round,
cool.
I think, because if Boston and Milwaukee are on opposite sides of the bracket, like I think they're gonna lose to one of them. So
Yeah, they're
they've got in
beating
the second
everybody
round.
else.
I like the Cavs matched up with the Bucks. Honestly, I do like them matched up with the Bucks. I'm not saying they're gonna beat the Bucks. Y'all calm down, but I think that they're a good matchup for the Bucks.
I agree.
I don't
I just
see
don't think
anybody
Go ahead,
outside of them that they can't beat. That's the problem. They're dog walking Indy. They might struggle with Brooklyn, but they're gonna for sure win that. Might struggle with Philly, but they're gonna win that. Popping Toronto, the Knicks afterthought. Washington told y'all what Bill was. Miami told y'all what Jimmy was. Chicago got to get a ball to Levine more.
I don't think
Getting bounced
they.
out of the first round.
I don't think they
I
kill
think the Cavaliers
Atlanta.
being bounced out the first round is your bias to that team, JD, because ultimately I think that's ridiculous to say that. With the way they
It's not. It's
Yeah,
it's
that's not happening.
the only way that happens is if they get an unfavorable matchup. Like let's say everybody drops to like Milwaukee's the 4 seed and they're the 5
right.
seed or
And
something.
you
like
get
that.
like one of them in the
that's the only
first
way.
go round. Like I could see the ceiling. I'm not saying finals, but if they upset somebody and go to the Eastern Conference Finals, I don't think that's
These
crazy
are
to
some
say.
scary ass takes here. You guys were
They're-
fucking.
I mean,
you
they're
guys were
big
getting
enough.
on my
Not scared
head
to
for
say.
saying they
We've
wouldn't.
seen. You're acting like we have not seen. This is why I act like we have never seen history before. We never seen a team that wasn't supposed to lose get upset in a playoff series before. Come on, JD.
They're
the
like
Hawks
5 games
against
ahead
the
Come
of
on,
the
bro.
4th seed.
Let's be real.
That's a
about that
lot
shit.
of games.
You guys think that
That's-
there's something they're not. That's the.
That's
problem.
another thing though. Like first round of playoffs, if they get the Nets, like they're beating the Nets in 5.
I
They're
think
getting
the only
washed.
team.
Shit.
I think the only team they can't beat. The only team where I would be like maybe they might lose in the first round is the Nets, and that's only because of Kyrie and KD. That's it. That would be
No,
They're not
everybody
don't
even.
else.
start
And they're
this
not
shit
losing
again.
to them because they
Please,
can't play
please.
the defense to stop the Cleveland
You said
Cavaliers.
what?
The Nets
Please
gonna
don't
be in
start
the
this
play.
shit again.
They're gonna be in the play-in
The Nets are
again.
going to be in a play-in, bro.
They're a
Word.
playing
You
team.
laugh at me when I say because of LeBron and AD, so let's not go down this. Stop.
Nah,
Stop.
KD's like that,
Stop.
bro.
John
KD's
Vaughn.
definitely
is.
like that. KD's definitely
is.
like
He is
that.
100%
But it's,
like
it's a team sport. This ain't
He's
wrestling, dog.
ridiculous.
John Vaughn said his D-book top 10. Who's top 5 shooting guards? Hashtag doubles robbed.
Bro, and I get stuff like that all the time. So it's like, how you expect me not to think I was robbed?
From the
Go ahead.
19 people
I mean,
that
no
are
one's gonna
double
DM
holics.
you and be like, "By the way, you deserve to lose." Like, no, that's not gonna happen.
But no. If you're in the audience, please DM Dub and tell him he deserved to lose, and we'll see if it
I
outweighs all
already
the
ran
good
the
that he's
poll.
gotten.
I already ran the poll last episode.
Every time you
I
run the
got
poll,
robbed.
it's the same thing.
When I
got
ran the
robbed.
poll, it said that Fluent mopped him.
I got robbed.
I think
It's
he wants
like
somebody to
playoffs.
slide into the DMs to remind him. You
I got
Dub,
lost.
robbed.
it's like it's
Yeah,
Dub,
'cause
it's
he's
like
only
it's
getting
like
the positive
playoffs, Dub.
affirmations.
You could have made it to the finals, Dub, but you had an unfavorable matchup in the
JD
first
is
round.
like,
That's all.
well, my
you
shrink
you
tells
are a
me, don't
finals
listen to
contender,
the
though.
haters.
I got robbed.
They don't matter.
The masses know.
Don't-
I got robbed. We know. We don't have to lie. What was this? What was this question though?
Well, the first question was, is Devin Booker top 10?
Player?
I mean, I think up here you're going to get a split. There's going to have some people do, some people don't, unless everyone has him top 10.
I think it's top 10 easy, bro.
All right. I'll put him in my top 10.
Giannis,
Top.
Some more name off the names.
Sure.
Got Giannis, KD, Luka, AD, Embiid, Jokic.
Steph.
Who else? Steph. Who else?
Then it gets nasty.
Then you
D-Mitch.
got
I don't got
guys-
Joel.
then
I
you
don't got
guys
Joel
like-
over Devin. I don't got Joel over Devin.
Jalen Brown.
Jason
Yeah.
Tatum. I didn't say Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Then you got like the Ja Morants.
This is your top 10.
Better than Devin Booker. Trey Young.
No.
I
no.
thought Trey's better than Devin Booker, but I'm probably
on no planet.
Damian Lillard.
Where's Jalen Brown? Where's
I
Jalen
think
Brown?
Damian Lillard. I'll give you Damian Lillard. Would you
Jalen
take
Brown.
Paul George over Devin Booker?
I don't know. That's tough. I think they're in the
That's a
same
tough
tier.
one.
Yeah, they're close for me.
All right. So top 5 shooting guards.
Wait, is Jalen Brown over Donovan Mitchell?
No.
Yes.
We're
Honestly,
about
I'm
to
taking
see
Donovan
top 5.
Mitchell. I take Donovan Mitchell. Only reason I
Not
take
based off
Donovan
of
Mitchell,
production, because
We want
clearly
Jalen-
it's unfair.
I just think
Clearly,
Donovan
Jalen
Mitchell
Brown would
I
also
have
be
to
doing
take
that
'cause he's
in
been a
Cleveland.
one. But Donovan Mitchell has
Okay,
been a
okay.
one. Like he's been the catalyst for a team before. You know,
Brown's going to be an
Donovan
amazing
Mitchell-
front man. He's going to be nice. Wait, so who's better right now? Like, because I see PG clears. PG or Jalen Brown?
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown. I think I'd take Jalen Brown right now.
Wait, how is Jalen Brown not a top 10 player in the league? Like, as far as like, not because of stats, because we get it, Donovan Mitchell shoots the ball more, he does more for his team, but Jalen Brown's playing behind Jason Tatum, and it looks immaculate.
Wait, so you
The same
think
way
Boston
we
have
put
2 top 10
LeBron.
players? Just for-
Yes.
Bro, Jalen Brown.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
I
Lakers
unanimously
lose, so
take
does
Brown
Boston.
over Tatum.
Thank you. Somebody
Like,
came
I
on here
always
talking
take
some
Brown
sense.
over Tatum. But that's
How many
just
times have I
me,
told
Ron,
y'all
and
this?
Bob.
I don't know why you do that though. I don't think Jalen.
I feel like it could go either way. I feel like if you gave Jalen Brown the ball and more shots.
You don't think there's some things that Jason
Okay,
Tatum might
like
be
what?
clearly better at? Well,
Like
he's
what?
definitely better ball handler.
Like, clearly. I want to hear clearly. Not like,
He's
oh,
clearly
it's just a
he
tick.
can clearly handle the ball
He
better.
uses his left hand and his right.
That's not a left hand versus right thing. Come on, bro. He's
handles
a
the ball
better
better.
ball
Okay,
handler.
yeah, I get.
I
think that's blown out of proportion though, because we see like Jalen doing wild shit sometimes, and then we equate
Facts.
that to he doesn't have ball control. That's like the same with Bron not having better ball control or handles than Kevin Durant. When I sit here and say
clearly better. If one guy's a B, one guy's an A.
I don't think it's just clearly better. I think Brown has numbnut moments like we all do on the basketball court. But I'm like, if I give him a basketball and say go get a bucket, I'm not thinking he's just about to throw the ball out of bounds.
Of course, I agree with that. But I think we could all agree as a ball handler, if you were to grade them, it would be a significant. There'll be a difference, clear difference. I personally think, and you can say I'm wrong for this.
You're wrong.
As a 3-level scorer, I think Jason Tatum is a little bit better right now, scoring all three ways. Because of the fact that I don't think, and this is where I have to go back to the ball handling, because I don't think Jaylen Brown can get to certain spots the same way Jason Tatum can.
I don't think
I
they
do
score
think his
like he doesn't
offensive
look to
game is
score
just a
that
little
way.
bit more mature and further along.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I can see that.
Okay.
My thing
I
with
just
them
feel
two
like
is
if-
like,
But they're both great, and they could both
You got
be
it, bro.
top
My
10.
bad.
I wouldn't be mad about that.
I can't
give
say
JB
that,
top
like,
15.
JB, I can't say that JT's better than him decisively, but I'm not like I can't say Jaylen Brown's decisively better than Jason Tatum, but I'm not gonna say Jason Tatum's better than Jaylen Brown.
Because I feel like if you give
it's so
JB
close,
those
bro. It's
same
so close.
shot opportunities, he would be averaging
Right.
more points and they would still be in the same position. So that's why I say it's a toss-up. But I would love to hear the 14 players that are better than him from 7 to 14. Because we know like the first
better
7
than
are
Jaylen Brown.
So we ended
Yeah,
off
yeah,
at
like
Jason
that.
Tatum. We had Damian Lillard. You have Devin Booker. You have Donovan Mitchell. Jimmy Butler could possibly be better.
No,
Donovan
not.
and Jimmy
No,
are
he's not.
just like you just scooted past that like that's just unanimous like that.
I
was
wouldn't
the other
take
guys.
Jimmy Butler. I would take
I didn't
Jaylen
even
Brown
scoot it.
right
I
now
said
over Jimmy
possibly.
Butler.
I said possibly.
You said we got Donovan Mitchell. We got who'd you say after that? Donovan Mitchell,
I think I said
Butler.
Jimmy
and
Butler.
then you
Paul
said
George.
Jimmy Butler.
And I said possibly. You know what possibly means?
Bob
I like
I do.
Bob
I like-
is De'Aaron Fox better than?
So he could be top 10 then.
Trey
No.
Young.
no,
Trey
he's not,
Young.
JD.
Trey Young's not.
How
Trae
much
Young's not
stock
better
y'all
than-
got in SGA right now?
Yo. Trey Young's not better than Jaylen Brown.
Nope.
Knock it off, Dub.
No,
You don't
never-
even believe
never-
that.
on no planet, no universe.
Jaylen Brown would be getting
What are
so
we
busy
doing?
in Atlanta right now. Wouldn't be
What are
funny.
we doing? No, the team will actually.
John Morant is better than
The
Jaylen
team,
Brown right
the
now.
team might be
I know he's
okay
seven
since
now.
DeJounte Murray's there, but when we're talking about last season, what Trey Young did for that team, Jaylen Brown is not doing what Trey Young did last.
I
season.
I just don't
What
know
he
how
do
you
except
could
to
be first
get
in the
bullied
East.
by Miami?
He wouldn't have made the playoffs. He wouldn't have made the
Whatever
playoffs.
you
He
say,
threw
though.
the ball.
He
He
wouldn't
threw
have
the
made
ball
the
up all
playoffs.
season, and then came against Miami.
He
and
wouldn't
got
have
bullied.
made
That's
the
what happened.
playoffs.
He got bullied in the playoffs.
He wouldn't
Him
have
and-
made
I'm
the
taking
last
Ja.
year-
playoffs.
Yeah, he got bullied, bro. It was pitiful.
Ja and JB for me is just like all off preference because I'd be like Ja, like you're cold, you're nice, but it's just like you got the perfect pieces around you for that not to be mayhem over there, and I appreciate that. So that's why I'm gonna keep you up there. I can see Ja over Jaylen, but I still think Jaylen Brown's a better basketball player than Ja. And when we talk about dog, I think Jaylen Brown and Ja have equal amount of dog. But I be watching the game. Like, I sit there and I watch the game on NBA TV League Pass. And I be like, Ja, how did you end up with a triple-double 30-point game after just watching the first quarter, after him just out there wilding, just going 100 miles per hour, doing whatever in there. They're not calling fouls for him. He's taking crazy mid-ranges, crazy threes, turnovers, but then he pulls it together. So, I mean, I can't knock him. That's pretty much everybody. But I can see why people don't like Ja. It's
got
like
Ja- I
Russell
got
Westbrook
Ja.
all over again.
I got Jalen over Ja.
I could see it,
And,
but I
and
love
for you
Ja.
who think that being a dog is a crazy metric, you've never played basketball before. And that's not to say you don't have a good analysis on the game, but there is a such thing in the locker room as somebody who is afraid, scared of the moment, shies under pressure, and there's people that elevate themselves
That's
under pressure.
facts.
That's why it's important to
That's
play
what we
team
mean by
sports,
dog.
because you see
Who
it.
the hell are you talking about? You talking to
He's
me,
talking to
Shaq?
the viewers.
I'm
I'm
talking
talking to the viewers because they don't understand. They say you're factoring in dog when you're talking about you. If you never play sports, you wouldn't understand that certain people, when that adrenaline gets going and the moment is just big, they answer. That's why there's not so many Kobe Bryants or Michael Jordans, because when it comes down to it, that's what we're talking about when we say dog. Being extremely clutch or the high pressure moments. That's what we mean when we say dog in sports. So when we say dog, that's what we're talking about. We're not just talking about coming in and rah, rah, rah. No, it's showing up in big moments. Damian
that
Lillard
case-
has a lot of dog in him.
It's a fight. It's a fight, flight, and response. I mean, fight, flight, and freeze. That's the in high pressure situations. That's what happened. A lot of times, a lot of people do fight. They show up to the moment. A lot of people shy away from the moment and not really live up to that. I think James Harden falls under that category sometimes. A lot of people just freeze and they just.
And
It's
that's
just
why
terrible.
the same thing in your brain when you are nervous is the same as being excited. That's why they go back and forth. Either you're nervous or you're excited for the moment. That's what dog is. It activates the same part of your brain. So when somebody says they have dog, they're like, I'm ready for this. When you get nervous, it's like he doesn't have any dog. But I'm just saying, Jimmy Butler does have a lot of dog in him.
No, you're dead not wrong. Though. Why do you think we criticize everybody for you score 30 points against the bums, and then when it's time to come out and play somebody, or when the moment matters the most, you shrink?
Remember, I said I was talking.
Yeah. And y'all tell us winning bias about shit like that.
And y'all said, but now remember, hold on, but J-Rod, remember I had brought that up a while ago, and y'all said that since we can't measure it, I can't talk about that. I can't say that Jaylen Brown's going to show up when Jason Tatum might fold, and y'all was like, oh well, you can't measure hard.
I don't think you can measure that when you're debating it against two great players who have already shown that they both have that in them.
They both have.
It's not fair to measure being a dog with two guys who ain't.
We were talking about this. We were talking about Jaylen Brown versus Jason Tatum. And we were talking about Kawhi versus Paul George, because I think Kawhi and Jaylen Brown got something that Jason
Kawhi
Tatum
is
and Paul
showing
George
some
don't.
sort of dog, yo. He has.
Jason Tatum and Paul George don't have what Jaylen Brown and Kawhi Leonard have.
And that's why we argue that, because where does Jaylen Brown in his career show you that he has?
You heard what I said, Doug.
You said Jason Tatum doesn't have that?
You're saying
no, he doesn't. Jason, how many times have you seen Jason Tatum out there looking
scared? That about Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. When Jaylen Brown
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that way of thinking.
How come every time Jimmy Butler comes around, Jason Tatum looks scared?
He doesn't. What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. I think that's
like bro. Jason Tatum, he's just not. What's it called? He's
Jason Tatum be out there looking
mellow. Being dog. He's I look at JT. I'm like, I don't know how much dog JT
he has
a
dog. He has a dog in him, but it's more.
He has a motor that it can cut on.
Yeah, it's mellow though. He's not like that.
Come on, would you say
he's like a golden retriever. He's a golden retriever.
He's not afraid of any.
Was Tim Duncan a golden retriever to you?
No.
His demeanor as calm as they come.
It doesn't matter about being calm. It's about eating. It's about having that killer in you.
JT is not. I mean, Jaylen Brown ain't eating more than Jason Tatum at all.
I'm not gonna lie, Jaylen Brown. I don't know what dog you've been seeing, but I don't see that dog thing in Jaylen Brown more than Jason Tatum.
Watch the game, bro. Watch the game.
I do watch the game. They're both mellow. They're both mellow guys. So what are we even talking about?
I don't either. I feel like it could go either way with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
That's not fair, Bobby.
I've seen them
both. It doesn't have to be fair. This is life.
I think they both. I think they both have a dog in
the sense of like, how can you judge them guys with that criteria of a dog when
not those two
that way?
So just I'll call it disappearability. How high is your disappearability? But he disappears, bro.
Jaylen Brown disappears too. What are we doing?
But look, when so it's a difference between disappearing and not scoring. Like if you shoot the ball and you miss, that's part of basketball. But so to be scared to attack, like it's different. Like for instance, in the finals, hold on. In the finals, like when Draymond Green when Draymond Green started trying to bully Jaylen Brown, what happened after that? Jaylen Brown started tearing his ass up. A lot of cats don't got that in them. They get scared. Like they let people bully him off the ball, let him punk him. I don't want the ball no more. I don't want to shoot no more. We've seen Jason Tatum do that quite. I'm not gonna say he does it all the time. Like I got big love for Jason
Tatum. Look like he was getting punked in the playoffs last year.
No, he was not.
He looked like he was getting punked.
I didn't. But I'm not. But hold on. Once again, I'm not talking about the whole play. I'm talking. So with a guys this good. I'm nitpicking. I'm obviously nitpicking. I'm not saying like I'm not talking about overall. Jason Tatum is one of the greats in the league right now. I'm just comparing him and Jaylen Brown. I think in the playoffs, Jason folded a couple games where Jalen, Marcus, Al Horford never folded. You know what I'm saying? Like Jason Tatum didn't carry that squad, bro. Like if the series would have been over halfway through the Milwaukee series, bro, it's easy to say that Al Horford could have been the Finals MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta
check the numbers.
Go ahead, be what's a stat merchant? Go ahead and be a box score merchant.
Argument.
I need to create a top 10 dog list in the league right now.
Top 10 dog list.
There's some players that don't average 15 but got dog.
Crazy to me. Nah, this is crazy to me, honestly.
Big balls.
What's his name?
Al
on
Horford
Memphis?
was
Dylan
never
Brooks. Does he have
Al
dog in
Horford
him?
was Al Horford was never gonna win a
Yo,
Finals MVP.
I didn't think he was gonna win the Finals MVP. Dub. What I said was, if you watched like the first part of the playoffs, those first two series, bro. Yeah, Jason Tatum had a couple big games. He was scoring more than Al Horford, but if you look at the game, bro, Al Horford was the one guarding Kevin Durant most of those possessions. Al Horford, and now I'm not trying to make an argument for Al Horford for MVP or no shit like that. I'm just saying, like, you got to watch that team. It's not just Jason Tatum over there. Jason Tatum has the ability to play his game and not worry about his teammates folding on him. You laughing because you don't understand. You're not laughing
I
because you think
understand it.
you're laughing because you're laughing because you don't understand. But I'm
I
trying
know
to learn
that
you
Jason. I
once
think
again.
it's
I'm
a
trying to
fact.
learn you.
It's a fact that Jason Tatum didn't carry the team all by himself. It is a fact, 100%. Al Horford stepped up. JB stepped up. Marcus Smart stepped up. They all stepped up. But to sit here and say that Al Horford deserved if they ended the series an MVP, I don't agree with that way of
I'm not
thinking.
obviously the way the NBA works and the politics of the NBA, Al Horford never had any action. Never. But I'm talking about impact on the game. Impact on the game. Al Horford had a huge impact on a lot of that stuff. Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, bro, they never once
And I'm
folded
not
that
disputing
whole
that. And
playoff run.
I'm not disputing he didn't have a great impact. But say it's greater or even more than what Jason Tatum what he brings on a night out and night out basis, nah.
But you got on top of that, at this level of basketball, it's easy to score, bro. At this level of basketball, it's easy to score.
No.
I'm not
We're not
diminishing.
gonna diminish it.
I'm not diminishing it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that at this level of basketball, bro, if you're a scorer, you can score. But everybody can't do what Marcus Smart and Al Horford do.
That's fine.
But
I
what they
got
do is not the only reason why you win. That's just a part of it.
Well, you need cats like that in order to have a
But
dynasty.
you need your transcendent player though.
You need. I mean, yeah, you do.
need
But I'm
that.
saying
You
like,
need that.
but what I'm saying is, I think
That's the most important piece.
it's easy. It's easier to find a scorer. Is what I'm saying. It's easier to find a scorer.
I don't think so. I think it's harder. It's hard to find a guy who could score efficiently in the confines of the offense, like Trae Young. Trae Young and the thing I knock Trae Young a lot is the fact that he's very sporadic. There's times where he tries to do too much, which kind of messes up the flow of the offense. So of course he could score, but a lot of times it messes up the team. It's hard to find a guy who could score and at the same time not compromise the flow of the offense. And that's just something that's so hard to find, especially at a high caliber and high productive manner.
And on top of that, you got to look at Marcus Smart. What Marcus Smart brings out of that team. Once last year, when Marcus Smart came into that post game conference, and he said that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum need to trust us and pass the ball at the end of the game. But I swear to God, I told everybody I know, put your money on the Celtics.
Don't get me wrong, it's a
he woke them up.
machine. It's a machine, and all these parts need to work at a high level. And yes, it's hard to find and replace these guys, but the most important piece to that machine is Jason Tatum.
All right, let's cruise through these super chats because I have a good draft for us for Shaq's return. So, John Vaughn is D-Book top 10. Oh, dude, I'm a moron. SSG Gaby, don't speak about Himmy Butler like that. Christopher D, I have no idea why you're asking me this, but question for JD. Powell outperformed Dwight and KG in back-to-back finals. Did you walk away from those seasons saying Powell was better than both of them? Oh, that's why you're asking. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That is a long-ass time ago for me, so I have no idea what I was thinking at that time.
He ain't got that dog.
Powell does not have that dog in him. John Vaughn, also someone told me Drew's better than JB. True?
No.
Got big love for Drew though.
Christopher D, thoughts on more black female TikTokers saying that black mothers should abort black males? It's becoming more frequent to hear and makes me sad.
I'm going to
fucking nuts.
not speak on that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were saying that.
I did not either.
I didn't either, but I'm not on TikTok.
Christopher D with another super chat. Start bench cut. Worthy, Scotty, and McHale.
Shit.
Start Scotty, bench Mikal, cut James Worthy.
Literally what Mars said.
I'm with that, Mars. With that, Mars.
Just because he said it fast.
Thoughts on
Thank you.
All right. You want to do this draft?
so fucking weird.
Oh, shit. He
yo.
sent another
It's
one.
another start bench cut.
Start bench cut. This is from
Come on,
Christopher D
Mars.
again. GP,
Come on, Mars.
Kid,
Come on, Mars.
CP3.
You already know how I feel about this, Mars.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Shame the devil, Mars.
No, Bobby, you're not gonna agree with me. I know that off the jump, you're not gonna agree with me. But I got CP3 Kid and then Gary Payton in that order.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's the perfect answer.
That's a perfect answer.
I'm not mad at you, but I'm obviously going Kid.
Kid,
Start
yeah.
Kid.
Yeah, I
Start
know he's
Kid.
gonna lie. I
Vince
knew he was gonna
VP,
lie and say
and
Kid
get that
first.
boy Chris Paul up out of here.
I knew he was
Hey.
gonna lie and say Kid first.
That's not a lie. Come on,
a
J.
lie.
Rob. You know better.
All right,
It's a lie.
He's pretty far lost. In that.
I need an order, chat. So start giving me an order. Shaq, JD, Mars, J. Rob, Bobby, and Dub up here. Give me an order for this draft, and then I'll explain it. So, have you guys ever played Harmon Killebrew?
No.
Huh? No.
It's a drinking game, but the way that it goes
Sounds like we
is
need to
I
cancel
don't
for it.
drink.
no,
that.
no,
That's
we're
what
not,
I was-
we're not
that's
playing,
what-
we're not
that's what
playing,
my mind
we're
was.
not doing that, but we're taking the concept of it and putting it into a draft. So essentially, it's someone will start saying Harmon Killebrew, and then so his last name starts with a K. The next person in line has to name a person, famous person, athlete, whatever. Their first name has to start with a K, and it just keeps going like that. So this draft, the person, the last person drafted, the first letter of their last name, you need to draft a player, current or all time, and their first name needs to start with that letter. So, for example, let's say Michael Jordan went number 1, right? Then maybe the next person says
James
Jamal
Wiseman.
Crawford. There you go, James Wiseman. Then the next person says,
Wendell Carter Jr.
there you go.
Okay.
Wait. You said we need to go off of the last letter of their name, right?
The first
So, like,
letter
somebody
of
said-
their last name. First letter of their
Oh.
last name.
So Michael Jordan. Okay.
Salute, brother Elder Rufus.
So this one's not Snake, I guess.
No, it is. You just
Let it
would
be
have
Snake.
to. You
Yeah.
would just have
Oh,
to
so
pick
I go
from
back.
your-
I go back to back
nobody's-
of myself.
Nobody's gonna address Elder Rufus.
No.
What's
Wait.
good, Elder Rufus?
Let it be. What's good, Elder Rufus? Let it be. Let it just be the same thing all across the board. Yeah.
Mars,
Shaq,
you have
JD,
nothing for Elder
Rob,
Rufus?
Bobby.
Wait, so no Snake? What do you mean, Dub?
So like because it's like Snake is more of like since we're picking from the best basketball players, so that's why we do Snake. But this is more like we're just getting
I'm with that.
whichever short end of the stick. So we'll go from Shaq, JD, J. Rob, Bobby,
And then
Dub,
back to the
Mars,
beginning.
then back to the beginning.
All right. I'm with that, unless there's objections.
Yeah. I'm good.
All right, let's get it.
Who has the first pick?
You, Shaq.
I can pick any player.
God, I
That's
hate
so
this.
fun. I get to pick
view.
anybody.
You get to
Pick Steph Curry.
Literally anyone. I don't want to show
I'm
this
picking-
right now.
I'm picking Michael Jordan.
So easy.
Good luck.
So easy.
You lost the draft already. It's over.
I'll go
Oh,
Johnson Magic.
Wait,
Bro, like what?
come on, JD, pick some.
James Wiseman is right though.
James Wiseman's crazy.
There's a lot of J's right now.
I'm just gonna go Jamal Crawford just because that's
No.
came to mind.
So now I gotta
That's
pick something
fire.
with a C.
C.
So,
That's
so mine is with a C now, right?
I can't believe what the
Damn,
fuck.
I can't
Jay?
believe I missed that.
That's crazy.
So can I get Steph Curry?
Who did
no,
you miss,
have
JD?
the
The
first name has to start with a
yeah,
C.
first
I
name
missed
has to be-
I missed a
You
lot
coulda
of people,
picked
just so
fucking-
you know.
Wait, who'd you pick? And who'd you just pick?
I was just trying to speed it up.
He
I'm
picked
not gonna
Jamal
sit here for a
Crawford,
long time.
so you got
Jamal
C.
Crawford.
That's good, JD, because you're making it harder on the next person.
Yeah,
Jamal Crawford.
That's crazy that you would do that, Jay. You could pick Jason
Yo, I
Tatum.
love Jamal Crawford. You guys got. We'll
You
see
could
how
pick
your
Jason
roster
Tatum.
stacks up against mine. We're chilling.
You can still turn this around.
I'm trying to find a good player.
You guys are
what is
acting
Jay?
like I boofed off the first one. Like, we're
Yeah, I'll
chilling.
go James Harden.
Bro, C.
Yeah.
James Harden.
Yeah, to
First
Crawford,
name
his
starts
last
with a
name.
C.
That's fire, J. Rob.
Yeah,
The
I'll go James
last
Harden.
name, first letter of the last name for you, the first.
He doubling down. Let him read his own.
He's doubling down.
No,
Bro, you
no.
need to
I'll
pick
start
like
with a
Chris
C.
Mullins. Like you gotta be a C, bro.
Yeah, you
Damn.
can't pick Curry. Yeah, you got to pick so we got to pick something with an H now. You got to pick somebody who has an H now.
Yo, J-Rob, are you on the fucking catnip,
no.
dog?
I might be on the cabinet. That's what I was asking you.
Bro, I've been
Are
telling
we
you.
muted?
J-Rob, hold on, listen.
My dad was asking. You not giving me.
I've been telling you.
Jay picked Jamal Crawford, right? So you don't start
Right.
with the J. It's
Start
a
with the
C
C
because
for the
his last
first
name.
name.
Is Crawford.
First name.
So you don't get James Harden. You have to pick someone whose name begins
With a
with C.
C.
Chris
Yeah,
Paul.
like Chris
Yeah.
Mullins.
You get his friend, Christopher Paul. Good luck.
No.
I'm right hand like that.
Fuck me, bro.
Yo, he said,
I'm gonna go Charles
he
Barkley.
said James Harden. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, James Harden. He said he's doubling down.
I'm gonna go Chris Bark. I'm gonna go Charles Barkley.
B to you, Bobby.
It's on me?
You went crazy just now.
Damn, with a B.
All right, I gotta move this comments. I can't be looking at the comments. I
My
just hit
shit
the
just
comments on
getting
my screen.
crazy. Overload. CTE overload.
Yeah, let me take it.
That was
Okay, I gotta
hilarious.
be.
Oh my god, bro.
My bad,
That shit's
Chad.
really a thing.
Yeah, I really just geeked out. Fuck.
He said James Harden. No. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Okay. I'm gonna
Then he
take.
goes like,
Okay.
I'm gonna take. I'm
I couldn't hear ya.
gonna take B. I'm gonna take B. Roy. I'm gonna take Brandon Roy.
That's a good
That's
one.
nice. Somebody said they would be a great addition to the show. What was his name? Get him on Open Gym Friday.
Dub, it's on you.
If he wants to be on the show, he can.
R to you.
Fuck, bro.
This is easy, Dub.
Hey, let's hold on, though, JD. Can I take myself?
Yes.
I'll go back and take me over.
Big Ox Bob.
Yeah.
Big Ox Bob.
For some reason, Roy Hibbert is just all in my mind frame right now. I don't know why.
Oh,
Take him. But take the Lakers, Roy Hibbert though.
The Lakers, Roy Hibbert.
Bro. See, it ain't as easy as you think, and we should put a time limit on it because that's really how it's supposed to go.
I don't want any old heads.
He got an
Oh,
easy
yeah.
one staring right
That's
at him,
what I'm
but
saying.
he's about to
It's
talk
like
himself out of it.
He knows it too.
He's
He just
looking at the
doesn't wanna
chat.
do
Just
it.
look at the chat and let's get this over with, Dub.
See, I hid the comments.
Take Russell Westbrook.
I don't want to look at the chat. I don't want to look at the chat.
You can hide them.
You've already looked at the chat,
I don't want to. I didn't look at
but
it.
you already have.
I hit it. I hit
But
it.
you
Dub,
have.
you know you want Rasheed. You know you want Rasheed Wallace. You know you do.
No, he's about to talk himself into one of the ones they're saying in the chat. Just do it. Just say it.
I'll look.
You went from
You already looked. Just say it.
got
Roy
Ray.
Hibbert to
I got Ray
I
Allen.
don't know.
I
what I'm
didn't. I
thinking.
didn't say nobody. I didn't say nobody. He
Damn,
said
you-
Rashid. I'll take Ray Allen.
Dubs
I'll
back to
take Ray
chat drafts. That's heat. Mars.
No, Dub's the voice of the chat. I appreciate it. They need
So-
somebody.
What do I have? I have A, right?
Yeah, and you could literally take that last name if you want.
Get
You
Allen.
never.
After no.
That's bad draft.
Yo,
view.
this looks disgusting that I have Jamal Crawford as my number one if you don't know what's going on here.
And Jamal was nasty though.
Anthony Davis.
Looks
Anthony
terrible.
Davis.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Indeed.
All right,
No,
Shaq, back
wow.
to you. You got D.
Oh, it goes back to the beginning.
Yeah, we're not running snake because this is like it's a very
Oh,
unique
okay.
one.
yeah, because just nobody could get an advantage really.
Yeah.
Give me.
Can't wait to play Warzone tonight.
I haven't played it yet. Give me. God, I want Derrick Rose badly. But with MJ, I don't want to rush the gun, but I think I'm gonna take. Give me David Robinson. Give me David
shit.
Robinson. Give me David Robinson.
Who can you say?
Get Russell Westbrook.
Yo, is there
Let me
somebody
get some
licking
defense in
something?
here.
Yeah, my bad. That's my dog.
Licking what?
Everybody dog is making a sound effect today. Goddamn.
I'm trying to tell y'all this morning been crazy. My dog, my kids, they've been bugging
Shit is
all
zoo right
morning.
now. Yeah, shit is zoo right
Yo,
now, bro.
yo, Mars, you remember that guy's name? That
Yes.
guy Flo.
Yes.
See you Friday on Open Gym, that guy.
Bro, my team is gonna be so disgusting. I need Ray for Alston.
Hey, you might as
I'm
well.
not doing that. I am not doing that.
Him and Jamal get busy together.
Shit, dude. I have to. All right, I'm just doing it. I'm taking Rashard Lewis at my 3. Bro, I hate this team.
Rashard Lewis.
J-Rob.
No one made you take Jamal Crawford.
J-Rob L. You want me to just write it?
Yeah, L. See, I got L now. LeBron James. Oh, let's go. Good looks, brother. Good looks.
Big
brother.
Ox Bob, it's on you.
Feel me? I got the GOAT man.
Damn.
I got a team now.
So I gotta be Roy.
I got a team now.
Terrible fit. It's a terrible fit.
I'm not taking Reggie.
How the fuck would I? Who else would I take here? I'm taking LeBron James, bro.
I don't care. It's a terrible fit.
If you get it done with AD, get it done with Barkley. You're a hater.
Who's that? Who's after me? W after me?
Yeah.
One more.
Try and take all Seattle affiliated.
I'm gonna do
people.
this so that Dub. I'm gonna do this so that you can get Bill Russell. I'm gonna take
No.
Jaylen Brown.
So dirty.
Jaylen Brown. Get Bob
I'm not-
Cousy. Get Bob Cousy.
I'm
Or
not
Bill
picking-
Russell.
I'm not picking any of those guys, bro.
Ben Simmons is right there.
Oh,
Get
Bill
a
Russell.
get a
Right
Bob Williams.
Bill Russell.
No, Bobby
This-
Portis.
Bob
Bobby
Williams.
You can take
Brown.
you can take Bobo.
no.
Get Boble in there.
No. Don't disrespect them.
Bruce
Get
Bowen.
Bill Lambert. Get Bill Lambert.
Benedict Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin.
You can take
Bill
me,
Walton.
Dub. Dub, you can take me.
Get Bill Walton.
Bill Walton is a good one.
Can
You
y'all
could
stop?
draft a coach. You could get Billy Donovan.
Dub, just go to the chat and pick a random one.
I have Ray Allen.
Yeah,
Get DeMar DeRozan.
Billy Bob
Nah.
Thornton.
I'll take Blake.
Blake Griffin.
Wow.
G to you.
That is so prideful out of you, Dub.
Yeah, I'm not picking Bill. I'm not.
Swallow your pride, bro.
Yeah, that is his pride, bro.
Damn, Mars, you have a lot of good picks
Yo,
from
come
this.
on, get your dog.
Do I?
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Who did you
Gee.
pick?
I came up with 3 immediately.
Well, I have one.
I came up with 3.
Wait, who's the other guy on my team?
You have AD.
AD. Why not have them together?
George
Yeah, why
Gervin.
not? AD and Giannis.
A.
Dub, you just threw him a oop.
Well, shit. When everybody's
got
just yelling
A.
fucking names, I'm over here trying to think which names to grab, and I'm over here. Screw it. I gotta pick this guy.
Who is it now? Is it Shaq again?
Yeah, off the edge.
Yeah.
Mars, you know who I was thinking of? The other 2? Surely. Surely you do. We've talked about him on the show.
Damn, I
Talked about him last show.
Wallace. That's
I need a-
crazy.
No, I wasn't here.
Oh, that's right.
I like AD and Giannis though. That's nice.
Yeah, that is a good one.
You got AD and Giannis?
Yeah, it's disgusting over there.
Man.
Doesn't stack up to me, though.
Facts.
I need a head. I need headers, bro. I need headers.
Damn,
bro.
my team is crazy.
Ray Allen. and
Shaq,
Blake
Shaq,
Griffin.
you still got action though.
I think that's a good like
I
role
got-
player. So if I get like 2 guys, I think I'll be good.
Let me see one more time, JD.
I'm gonna go.
Show the squads, JD. They want to see
Bro,
the
it's
squad.
because this is so ugly to me, though. Look at all this just nonsense
J-Rob,
you
you-
gotta see.
J-Rob, you still got action too.
Mhm.
chat
I'm
doesn't
just
do
saying.
that.
The chat doesn't
That's
care.
bad layout.
It's ugly. It's
Yeah,
such a
nobody
bad
cares.
layout.
They want to
Oh,
see
man, I
it. They want to see
But
it.
I'll do it for you,
What
Chad.
letter is it? A.
I'll do it for you. Yeah,
Give me yes, it's mine.
I was not gonna try and spell that.
I'm not. I'm
Why don't
not
you pick
putting
the-
MJ? With,
You might as well.
Artis Gilmore is right.
I think I could do it.
I'm not.
I think. you
Give
should,
me.
Ooh.
Then Give me.
Is that right?
I don't know. It looks close. I think.
Entity.
Give me.
I think it's
There's
OU though.
there's
I
an
think it's
N
OU.
in there somewhere. He has an N.
I think it's OU instead of UO though.
Give me Anthony Hardaway. Thank you, chat.
Damn it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now that I know that's how we can
Who did
do
you-
it,
who
that's
did you-
giving me an idea.
Who'd you say, Shaq?
Penny
I
Hardaway.
picked
He said
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah.
JD, you know who to get, JD. Hito Turkoglu.
You might as well.
Heat stroke turkey. glue.
Turkey glue.
Heat stroke turkey glue.
Come on.
You might as well. Fuck it.
Harry Giles.
I
is
met
right.
Hito in Turkey a few times.
I got Batman.
That's not Batman.
I
That's
got the Joker. I got the
Joker.
Joker.
But that's the Joker anyway.
You said that with so much confidence.
I got Henny Dub.
I love that actually. Go ahead. Let it rock. 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 Let it rock.
Yo, JD, right now you could turn your whole team around.
Yeah, with Henry Bibby. Damn.
Wow.
Damn, who's J-Rob gonna pick with
Yeah,
an O?
who is-
Ah, I know exactly who he's about
Hey,
to
I might turn this around, baby.
That's so nasty who you're about to go with.
Who do you think I'm going with?
I already know.
I don't know, but I mean, there's only one way I could go though. His name literally the Big O, bro. There's
The
only
Big
one
O.
name.
The
Big
big
There's only
O.
one name. Like there's literally one name. Deb, I tried to look somewhere else, but there's one name. Oscar Robertson.
That's so
No,
nasty.
damn, you lost. That's
Go
tough.
ahead. I got Rasheed. I got Rasheed Wallace.
It's Robertson.
Ah, I got a
Tripping.
W. Fuck me.
Yeah, Robertson.
That's easy.
I was thinking of
I know.
Wilt
I know.
Chamberlain.
Yeah,
I'm
he
going
was
with-
right. He
Bob,
was right
Bob,
there
who'd you-
next
Bob,
to
who'd you
Oscar.
pick?
I got Rasheed Wallace. Now,
Right
Dub,
there, right
Dub,
there next to
I'll
Oscar.
keep throwing you lobs, Dub. Please.
Let me
Wilt
think.
Chamberlain.
No, because if I give him that, then Mars is probably gonna pick CP3. So I'm not gonna do that. And that would be amazing for his team.
Okay, so take Willis Reed.
Fuck no, Mars. Don't give me these ass people, bro.
You can
Wes
get Wendell Carter.
You can get Wes Unseld.
Victor Wembanyama? Why not? Oh, bro. I'm not picking Wilt. I know I'm not. I gotta think of somebody better.
Oh shit.
You're gonna find better than 50 points a game. What we doing?
No,
Shit.
because then you're gonna win. You're gonna win the draft if I do that.
Stay out the
What
chat, Dub. Stay out
What,
the chat.
what makes you think I'm?
Yo,
Hey, go off your basketball knowledge. Leave your notes at home.
leave your notes at home.
Nah,
No.
Yeah,
I don't
take
give a fuck.
Walt Frazier. What's wrong with
I'm
that? Take Walt
I'm not,
Frazier.
I'm not picking Walt Frazier, bro.
Oh,
Stop.
how are you not taking Wilt
Bro,
Chamberlain
this
right
old,
now?
this old head bias is so crazy, bro. All right,
I'm
pick
not
Wayne
doing
Gabriel,
this.
bro.
Who'd he
Pick
pick?
Wayne Gabriel.
Why is everybody with a W so trash?
Get
Wardell
Wilt
Bro,
Curry
you're
does not
you're
count.
googling?
Wardell Curry does not
Yep,
count.
I'm
Wardell-
googling. Yeah,
Wardell
let me-
Curry does not
Trash.
count.
Wardell
Why,
Curry.
why
could
does
count.
Wardell Curry not count?
Wardell Curry could
His
count.
name is-
It's his middle name. That's his
No,
middle
his
name.
name is Wardell. That's his name.
That's his
Yo,
name.
why are y'all telling him this? He got to go off his basketball mind.
Wardell Curry's not his first name. Is
Yes,
his real
it
name?
is. That's
His
his
name
real
is
name.
Wardell.
Oh, I'll take Wardell then.
God,
Get
I thought
Wardell.
that was his middle name.
I can't believe you
That was
just
his middle
Googled.
name.
Y'all
wrong
worse
with
than
you?
y'all worse than the chat helping him out.
Wait, wait, no, wait. I don't want Wardell. I don't want Wardell. Oh, my bad.
What's wrong with Wardell? I'd
Bro,
take
Who
Wardell.
you gonna pick, Mars?
How you
No,
gonna
no.
say you don't want to get Wilt Chamberlain, which is WC, but you get Wardell, that's WC, to give Mars?
Yeah.
I
That's
would've done
why.
it too.
That's why. No. I'm not picking Wardell Curry. No. I'll take Walt Frazier. I'll take
fire.
Walt Frazier.
Whoa.
Good luck, Dub. Good luck, Mars.
Yep.
Walt
yep.
Frazier. Dub, check you out, bro.
I have F.
Walt Frazier.
Frank, what's his name? Frank Kaminsky.
The first name that came to my mind was Frank Ntilikina.
Oh no,
That was
God,
second.
worse.
I just didn't know how to pronounce it.
God no.
Shit, I'll take.
Set
Frank
me up.
Kaminsky.
No, there gotta be something out there better for him to take than Frank Ntilikina, bro.
Freddie Brown.
Yeah, get
Franz Wagner? Franz Wagner.
There's
Fred-
no way that's the best I can get.
Fred
Fred Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet.
Not what he's going through right now.
I will go. Yeah, I don't know. Franz Wagner's a good one, though.
Fabricio Umberto. Mars,
Yeah,
is
we
it
might
true
have to
that
get
Messi's about to
Kaminsky.
sign an MLS deal?
That's what I'm hearing. That's why.
With Miami?
That is so fire, bro.
Yeah, into Miami. Yeah.
I'm
Shout
going
out,
to.
Fire.
shout out to Ronaldo, man. Go.
That'll make me
How much
start
money
watching
can they
soccer.
pay?
That's a sheep.
Don't they have a cap in MLS?
Apparently not, bro. He's about to sign a fatty.
Maybe he's
My
doing it
thing
for the
is-
love of the game.
Ronaldo
Yeah,
getting
that's what I'm saying.
250
He's
million
already
to go play
hella
in
rich.
Saudi
Oh,
Arabia.
shit, my bad, chat.
But we're talking about 2, 3,
My bad, Walt.
400.
This
M's.
F might be the worst letter. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, F's.
Fred Van Vliet, bro. There you go.
Good
That's your
job,
God
Dub.
squad.
Oh, D Reed. That is
Yeah, when I
heat.
when I went with Curry, I fucking
That is heat.
I fucking forgot
Flip
about
Murray.
the last name.
Do you guys even remember Flip Murray?
Mars doesn't, so he can't pick him.
Damn,
Said
bro.
no.
Hey, get Francisco
Seattle
Garcia.
Sonics. Plays for the Sonics.
Hey, Francisco had a burner.
There's no way it's Fred Van Vliet.
Pick a Campazzo.
No, thank you. There is no way it's Fred Van Vliet.
I mean,
Tough, right? F is nasty.
F is terrible.
I'm going down every team in the NBA, and I'm just trying
here, bro.
to find someone.
We'll just give you someone from a different sport. You get Floyd. That's your point
Great.
guard.
Festus Ezeli.
God forbid.
Telling you, Francisco Garcia is the best you're gonna get.
Take Franz Wagner.
Fred Van Vliet is fucking great.
Bro, people keep spamming fat lever.
No, thank you.
I didn't even know that was a player.
Well, I mean, if you pick Fred Van Vliet, then Shaq has to pick somebody that has a V. So I mean, kind of.
I'll happily take Vince. We don't even got to talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah, damn,
oh, damn! Forgot about Vince.
I would, no shame, I would take Victor Wembanyama.
You're a jerk.
I know.
Is he? Can you take him?
How does it?
Oh, we
He
can-
ain't
we
he
can
ain't
take
never
whatever
played in
I
the
want.
league yet.
Oh, we can take anybody from college too?
No. I'm trolling.
Let him get Victor.
No.
Hell no.
Oh, I would be able to get Victor.
Yeah.
I want Victor.
I'm so.
But where's the timer at, JD?
I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just have to pick at this
Come on,
point.
Mars. You
I'm
lost.
trying to tell you, I'm helping you out.
Okay,
Francisco Garcia stretches the floor.
We'll take Fred Van Vliet.
Oh.
All right, Shaq.
That's tragic.
I get Victor.
No, you could have picked. Oh my God.
Yo, JD, we cannot let him get Victor.
No,
That's
no,
not
he's
even
not,
in the
he's not,
NBA.
he's
Hey,
not,
Jay,
he's
pick
not.
your. No, go wait, Mars. Can you? Oh my God. Wow, I'm so mad.
Who did he
Wow.
miss?
Ferdinand Lewis Alcindor Jr.
You expect me to know that Kareem's name was Ferdinand?
I'm so
That was
mad.
before
that
he
I
was
just-
Muslim. That's not his name. His name is.
Can I get
Kareem.
Vince Carter, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Ferdinand Lewis Alcindor Jr. That is so crazy.
I'm gonna pick somebody with an F dub so that you have to pick him.
Oh my God. This is so annoying.
F is a criminal name. Just a real
I don't
bad
even
team.
like
I
Kareem,
need
bro.
a point guard and a power forward. Do I guess I just wait. Is he gone? No.
I had a feeling too. I thought I remember reading his name was started with an F too.
That's how much you be on this possible reference.
Oh.
Yeah. Got to know the game.
I could do.
I'm so proud of you, Dub. You and Mars bragging about being on Basketball Reference.
All right,
that makes
screw
me
it.
happy.
I'll screw it. I was gonna do a power forward, but
reference. I didn't even know that Kareem's name was Ferdinand.
it's on you, J. Rob. P.
Okay, I'll take Paul George.
That's why they named him Ferdinand the Bull. That was his NBA nickname.
I thought you was gonna get
Speaking
Paul
of
Pierce.
Ferdinand the
J-Rod.
Bull, it's Big Ox Bobs.
Paul Pierce is overrated.
Okay. Paul George. I'm gonna get Greg Ostertag. I don't. Nah, watch out, Jenny. I don't want Greg Ostertag, bro.
I already typed it, bro. It's in. It's locked in.
Hell nah.
I mean, Greg Oden's there.
I need a 2 guard. I need it.
I'm turning my team around slowly here. I just got to lock it in the last one.
Do I get George?
It was looking like jokes before. I probably should have picked Rasheed Wallace. I like Rashard Lewis,
Try to
though.
tell you.
Should have took Reggie Miller, but well,
With Jamal Crawford, though?
that's Steph Curry without rings, so why not?
Man, I need a point guard. I might gotta get the glove. I need a point guard. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the glove. I'm gonna get Gary Payton.
Dub?
Now you can get Percy Miller. Remember he made the team. You could get Master P.
Can we stop?
Just saying, bro. You could get Master P, bro.
I'm not.
Oh, Grant Hill. Damn, I should have got Grant. I was thinking about George Gervin, but
You don't need Grant Hill, though. That would have been a bad pick.
yeah,
I'm not
for that.
I'm not
You had
picking Paul
B-Roy and Jay
Pierce.
Brown.
I'm not picking Paul Pierce. Not picking him.
That would be
Oh,
great for
get
you,
Master-
though,
get
Dub.
Master-
You can take Paul Reed.
Paul Pierce is like a great pick for you, Dub.
Bro,
Peyton
get Percy
Pritchard.
Miller, bro.
Peyton
Get
Pritchard.
Percy Miller.
I'm picking Paul Pierce.
That's a
Percy
good pick.
Miller.
Now you got to count on the point guard coming around.
You can take a top
Oh,
five big
no.
from the. You can
Never
take a top 5 big in 2010. Better than Morris Stoudemire.
Nah, bro. I need a bigger name, man. I need somebody who could change my team.
Pau Gasol.
The
Nah.
big from the Knicks.
Peja.
Bro, I don't
I
think
got you.
there's anybody else. I don't want
Pete
pistol
Maravich.
You can take the big from the Knicks in the 90s.
bigs from the Knicks and the nut.
Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing. Yeah, let me get
Patrick Ewing's a
Ewing.
bum.
Ewing. Yep.
I rather have Pau Gasol though. I ain't gonna lie.
Patrick Ewing is a bum.
Well, I
Shit,
can't
we
have
got
Blake. I can't have Blake Griffin there and
And then Pau.
Powell. I need
need a center.
defense.
There's probably somebody that played in like the 50s named Eugene, right?
Oh,
Yeah, there's Actually, I don't know if his name is Eugene or just Gene, but I don't know.
Get Eric Snow.
yeah,
No,
You got E.
Bro, he's got
Go with the
E
other- go
too.
with the
He's got
other-
E too.
Go with the
Yeah,
fraud.
y'all
don't-
Go with the fraud. Go with the fraud's running mate.
oh,
Y'all can't believe y'all two.
I mean, yeah, I mean, so I would have Giannis who can play the 5, AD who can play the 5, and then I have a point guard who can play the 5 as well. Yeah, give me Irvin, Magic Johnson.
yo, Magic next to Van Vliet is disgusting.
Magic next to this entire team is disgusting.
I don't see the problem.
This is crazy.
Giannis,
They'll be able to. Giannis
No,
and Magic
just them
running the
standing
floor.
next
is
to
crazy.
each other.
Magic's my point center. I don't see the problem.
Yeah.
Bro, they're all just
No,
gonna
Magic
be
and
just
standing
standing
there.
next to each
and
other.
Giannis running the floor gonna be crazy.
Point center.
Position.
Point center.
All right,
is
I'm
gonna
finna
be
go find
amazing.
deep. Yeah, this is over with. Let me see who I really want. Let me get
It's
y'all
not
out
over
of here.
with.
You want the Jackson 5?
Ow, you bitch. Sorry, not y'all.
Get Jonathan Kuminga.
You get Janet Jackson for a halftime show.
James Wiseman is still there.
Jordan Reed.
Jordan Poole.
Let me get
You can pick me, Shaq.
I would still win.
Did a big guy.
What I need
I
a
mean,
point guard?
you need a sniper, though. Looks that way.
You need a 4.
Well, if you need a sniper, there's a guy
Oh.
who said you want to debate who played for the
I
Clippers.
mean, you could have Vince Carter play your 4 in today's NBA, so
Let me get there you go. I got MJ dead. I got Penny. I can just get another. Thank you, Elder. I'll take James Worthy.
Oh, shit, that's nice. That's a squad for real.
That's a very tall team.
Oh, Spawns, relax.
I said they were tall.
Victor is his first name, Jay. You can't even pick him.
I know, I was kidding. I really have to take Will.
Thank you for that, Elder.
I have no other choice.
Yeah, take Will.
Get Wendell Carter. Oh, Will Chamberlain. That's
I
nasty.
turned my team around a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely did with that Hakeem Olajuwon pick. Yeah, that was nasty.
Will Chamberlain.
Hakeem and Will is disgusting.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
Rashard
crazy.
Lewis at the 3.
Get Karan Butler, J-Rod.
Chris Paul's already taken. Damn.
Good pick, Karan Butler. Okay, I got.
I don't want Karan Butler. Can it be my pick? God damn it.
Yeah, you got Ron Butler.
Actually, you know what? Can I go Melo?
What's his real name?
Carmelo?
How can you go with? Oh shit, you got C, not B. My bad.
I got shooting. I needed shooting,
Kitty.
so it kind of handles.
I love you guys, but I have to go.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, fellas.
Shaq.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you,
Easy, bro.
Chat. See you
All right,
guys
bro.
soon. All right,
See you, brother.
ADU Ox.
Damn, I really wanted J-Rod to pick somebody with the L so I can get Louis
Antonio
Scola.
McDice.
No, I wanted Louis Scola. That's what I wanted. I was praying J-Rob ended with an L. With the A.
Chad doesn't even know who Antonio McDice is.
No, they don't. I like Antonio. You
I'll
wouldn't
pick
know about
AD.
Louis. You wouldn't know about Louis Scola, Dub.
Why would you have him on here? I do know about Louis Scola.
Big love.
Louis Scola was better than Pau Gasol.
No.
I would make that argument.
I think
No.
Chris
I would.
Bosh.
No.
In that argument, I think Chris Bosh and Paul Gasol was probably in the running against each other.
Louis
Not-
Scola was better than both of them.
Not Meyer.
I mean, I'm already small. I might just stay small. Fuck.
Yeah, that's tough.
Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna go Adventus Sabonis. Sabonis pops.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dub, you wouldn't.
Bro, what is
Oh my
Arvidas.
god.
Sabonis.
What the fuck am I doing to do now?
Arvidas?
Oh shit! Could have got Alonzo or Al too. I'm tripping, but I gotta get.
Arvidas
Who the
Sabonis. Is he the
fuck am I-
bigger? Is he the bigger
Who am I
ox?
gonna pick?
Bob?
Yes, that's
Dub,
that's
if you
huge
don't-
ox.
if you don't
That's a
take-
big-
That's
big
huge.
ox.
That's huge ox shit.
The OG big ox.
Oh, it's Sabonis. For some reason, I
Huge
thought it
ox
was
shit.
Gal. Oh,
Huge ox shit.
Huge ox shit.
That's Father Ox. Fuck is y'all talking about?
Good looking, J. Rob. I ended that perfect.
Damn, maybe I should have
Father
picked.
Ox.
Damn, maybe if I pick Paul
Bobby, your
Pierce,
team's actually kind of crazy.
I don't.
I like my team. A lot of people don't know how good Big Sabonis was though. So
That's true.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. Yeah, Steph.
Steph, who?
Steph.
Oh, I thought you picked him earlier. That's right. You retracted it. All right, Mars.
you should have got Scottie Pippen, Doug.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't getting his
Katino
ass.
Mobley.
No, thank you. C.
You like how I'm just rattling these names off quick? Didn't know that I knew all these names, did you?
I'm glad you know how to type.
Wow, Rob, you don't even know who Katino Mobley is. You
I
young
do know how
buck,
to- You're only like, actually, you're 30, so.
young
5 years older than
whippersnapper.
you. Fuck you, JD.
Hey, but Dub Morris. So I want to ask y'all a question, especially because your boy Gabe, Dub. What age makes you an old head when it comes to basketball debates?
I think
I don't
guess
know.
anything-
I'm not
I think
gonna
anything
lie.
30 and older.
I'm not gonna
I think
lie.
it's just about how you talk more than how
Yeah.
old you are.
Yeah, you just get called an old head when you talk about the old times.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you like when I say old fuck, I say old fuck all the time to people who's like 25 or like 26 years old. I just do it
Yeah.
just cause it's funny. I love saying old fuck. I think it's funny as hell.
Hey JD, I got an objection to make. I thought Steph's name was Wardell. What happened to that?
I thought that Irvin Johnson was Magic Johnson, bro.
That's
Like
a big-
J-Rob.
Not
Like
legally.
J-Rob.
Not legally.
J-Rob, I will call you an old fuck. Oh, he didn't
What'd you
say
say?
that. I said I will call you an old fuck. Like I would.
I'm 25 though.
You have old fuck mentality.
I do
fuck
have
energy.
old fuck. I do have old fuck mentality.
Mars, you
Um,
posting this up or what?
I'm not an
Yeah,
old
I'm
fuck
gonna-
though.
I'm gonna
I'm
take-
closer
I'm
to your
gonna
age
take-
than I
I'm
am
gonna
to
take-
Bobby.
I'm
and
not gonna
Nisha.
lie. I
Chris
put that
Mullin.
label on myself because I'll be acting older than
You
what
say
I
Chris
am.
Mullin?
But I'm also I'm closer
Solid
to your
pick. That's a
age
solid
than I
pick,
am
Mark.
to Bobby and fucking.
Need a
JD.
shooting at the wing.
Yeah, but we still act like older, like we old as shit. I'm not gonna hold you.
I see how the internet do Duke Dennis.
Who
That
won
man
chat?
20 That man 28 and they be killing us. They be killing them.
Yeah.
But take Shaq's off, JD. And
Can you imagine us streaming at? What if we're still streaming at the age of 30? Can you imagine what people would say to us?
Not
That
give a
shit was
damn.
gonna be
Whoa,
hilarious.
whoa, whoa, what does that mean, bro?
Oh shit.
What's that mean?
I forgot. Oh
wrong with you?
my god.
This is just a young man's game, duh.
There's nothing wrong with
No, it's
being
not.
old.
It's not my.
Nothing wrong.
It's
It's
nothing
not.
wrong with it, bro. I
There's
rock with the
nothing wrong
old
with it.
heads. I respect my elders.
You wouldn't even
I-
be here if it wasn't for the 30 plus.
I just,
You're
I
right.
just
You're
be-
right.
I
You're
rock
right.
with the old heads. Y'all just be lying sometimes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
Crazy.
with being old.
I'm about
Don't
to
worry
give it a
about it.
second.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with it, bro.
1987. What?
All right.
Come on, Jordan. That's crazy.
There was one more Luka contest that I wanted to propose before we signed off. What did I have? Oh, SGA and Ja Morant play tonight. I wanted to have SGA versus
have
Ja
more-
Morant. I like
we'll have
that
more
a
points.
lot. I'm obviously taking Ja Morant over anyone.
I'm
So,
taking all Kings versus Bucks. I'll take
send those
I'll
through.
take DeMontis in rebounds over Giannis.
I was
I'll
going to say that one
Malik-
too. I'm glad you picked that.
I'll take Malik Monk in scoring over Drew Holiday. I'll take De'Aaron in scoring over Giannis.
Chris Middleton. Oh, he's probably playing limited minutes still.
I'm not gonna count Chris Middleton yet, but I'll take all Kings versus Bucks.
Yo.
Not all, but those ones.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
All right, Mars. Any final words?
James Wiseman for Jared Vanderbilt.
Dub.
Don't let these old fucks lie to you.
J-Rob.
Follow me. Come to my Twitch in 2 hours. I'm gonna be streaming.
What is it?
J-Rob 2Gs. I'll put it in the Discord.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Discord, make sure you do join the Discord if you have not already. It's in the description below. Go click the link. Make an account if you haven't. If you do have an account, just join the Discord. Bob?
In that Discord.
Going back to that. I see some people in the chat. I'm serious. I'll take those 3 bets. Take all those bets. But last final words though. Free Larry Hoover.
Like the beam. Like the beam. Like the beam.
beam.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do other things, man. We will catch you on Sunday. Tune into today's Wednesday, yeah? Gridiron tonight. Peace out.
Gridiron tonight. I am not